Alrighty, welcome everybody to Guarded by the Unknown. That is today's one-shot for the Halloween-themed stuff. Sadly, the normal second times the charm stuff is on halt. Keaton is out doing family-related business, so I'll be today's DM. Today we are joined by Adrox, Lamoxis, whatever Mushroom's character is. 1 second. We
Posted.
have
Legimli is my character's
Legimli.
name.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Legimli.
Gotcha. And then Seneca. If everyone would like to introduce your character, we'll start with Adrox here.
The name is Adriax. I come in almost looking like that of a dragonborn. You think I might be. Until you see the shell on my back. Slightly spiked, and in the center of it, a massive crystal is embedded. That is my arcane focus. The scales on my stomach are of a light green. Everything else is black. My face resembles that of more of a snapping turtle. And towards the back of my head, it kind of comes up towards a point, almost like dragon horns. Similar. I am Adriax, the dragon turtle battle mage.
Badass. Lamoxis.
Oh, sorry.
Take
Alright.
it away.
I go by the name Moxus. I am a rogue, thief subclass. I am a slime, like a slime folk, except I'm splitter. So basically, I turn into two whenever I want to, except I only have one chance to do it. When doing so, I am basically 2 times as powerful, but also 2 times as weak. I deal the same amount of damage, only half the health. Essentially, my whole thing is, can't kill me when there's 2 of me.
Sweet. Is that all?
Yeah, I'm too lazy for the rest.
Legimli.
Okay, so Legimli is a half-elf, wood-elf variant descendant. And he's a barbarian zealot. But he wears clothes that you would normally see from like a ranger. Like there's greens and all that. And they're very neat. And he's around like 4'9" height. And he doesn't have like the biggest muscles. He has like some slight defined. And also, one major thing about Legimli is his bright red hair. He has his hair goes down to like his shoulders, and he has the most glorious beard. So pretty much if Jesus was a ginger and a half wood elf, that would be Legimli.
Interesting. Seneca.
Very inspiring.
Jesus,
So-
ginger.
I'm
I like
Seneca
it.
Rolo. I'm Seneca Rolo, a Zariel bloodline tiefling, and my skin is bright red, and my horns are a deep black that curl into my curly mess of black hair. So there's just a big mop on top of my head. I'm a grease monkey. I do a lot of maintenance on ships, and so you'll always see me with my trusty giant pipe wrench. That is my go-to weapon. And I'm also a Valor Bard, so I'll be taking care of healing the party and buffing the party, along with doing decent amount of damage myself with my great 20-inch strength.
Sweet. Is that everybody?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I will
Yeah.
warn, we might have a player join late. He is currently out of the house. But this is a level 21 shot. It will be designed as a horror rip and tear. So, lots
Wait,
of
so we're
high
playing
numbers.
Doom.
Yes, Doom, but in space. But not on Mars.
Damn.
Yeah, alrighty. And that's where we will begin. Welcome to the Guarded by the Unknown. You're aboard the Starship Inquisitor. You are part of a specialized team known as A1. You're the best in the squadron, the only ones capable of completing the mission. Find and collect the data scattered across the now hostage ship. Good luck. You'll need it. As you begin to venture out towards the nearby moon of Jupiter, Titan, you begin to notice things aren't right. You know, space is quiet, but as you begin to listen out, it's even quieter. It's almost as if you hear a ringing in your ear due to the lack of sound. You begin to turn on the east side, and as you see what you expected to be a full ship that has simply been run down and ran out of power, is now split into several pieces. You get to gather your equipment, hop out of the ship, and slowly fly your way towards the south side. That you can clearly see is a docking bay for ships, but sadly, the door is shut. You need to find a way in.
Can I lockpick it?
Well, you're gonna have to go up to it first. It's a huge door. The thing is almost, you know, like your ship is designed to look like a cargo ship as a disguise, and this
Also, it's
this
like a
thing
loading bay door.
yeah, it's like a loading bay door. This thing is huge.
Alright,
You
Gimli,
go up to it.
break it down.
Yeah, the thing is already mangled and destroyed as it is, barely holding itself shut. You may be able to attempt to restore power, opening the door, or even break it down.
Yeah, I was like, can I just
Can
try
I
and
attempt to
pry it
restore
open?
power?
Seneca, if you would like to try and restore power, can you roll me an intelligence check very quickly?
Investigation?
Intelligence
Raw
first.
intelligence.
Raw
Oh,
intelligence,
God.
and
6.
6. You begin to look at the door, and you don't see any signs of where power could be drawn from. You don't really know. Now, can you roll that investigation for me?
Yeah. That's 18.
18. You begin to study further, and you notice that lots of the hull is ripped and torn in many pieces, and you begin to see that there's scattered remains of wires, and you're now able to track it down. Yeah, you do have to make your way to the right side of the ship, however.
We'll just slowly float over there.
This definitely wasn't made naturally.
Yeah, as you begin to float over there, you
Alright.
notice a giant gash in the side where the wires are now split in pieces. Can you roll me sleight of hand to try and fix them back together?
That is 23.
23, you do it perfectly. You manage to dodge the copper endings that would cause much harmful electrocution. You notice that when you link the wires together, that power is still running, but it must be on some sort of reserve, and there doesn't seem to be a lot left. You begin to hear the large shutters open in the back, very slowly, however, but just enough room for the people to get inside.
Alright, let's head in.
Okay. Yeah, let's head in.
Seems like the main generators
done.
are probably on reserve.
Good job, Seneca.
That's right.
As you enter, you notice that it's covered in this black kind of goo. This room has been used for storage. There's many boxes. There doesn't seem to be any signs of escape shuttles, so you assume that most of the crew had gotten out alive, but you are here to find the scientists, so there must be some left. As you begin to look around, it's dark. Oh, feel free.
I want
What
to
are you looking for?
investigate the.
Yeah, investigate the goo. Roll the investigation.
So that might have been a natural one.
Ooh, a natural one. You begin to bring it up to your face. You kind of scoop your astronaut glove through the goo, and it has some interesting properties. It's thick like jello, yet it molds to the shape of your hand and follows with it, almost like oobleck. And
Oh.
you try to smell it, but your helmet is on, so you don't really gain anything from it. It's just kind of thick. You assume it's safe to walk on, as it's not eating away at your glove. As this happens, you begin to notice that the door shutters remain open and then slowly begin to close behind you, as power seems to not be strong enough. Whatever's in the ship keeping life alert on just does not.
You have to find a way to restore that if you get out of here.
Definitely.
It is pitch black. You shine your flashlights around on each storage box, hoping to find something, or maybe hoping to find nothing at all, depending on what you're looking for. You begin to travel through the corridors. This piece of the ship is huge. The remains are just fragments of what this large, giant, just colossal ship used to be. You don't know the name, you don't know what it used to do, but you are on a mission. There's doors lining the hallway on the left and right side. What would you like to do?
So splitting up will be a bad idea.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's
Definitely.
not
We
split
have no
up.
idea what's going on.
How many doors on each side?
There's 2 on each side, so a total of 4.
Okay.
Alright, right or left?
Any of the goo piling
Right
around
towards
any
right.
door in specific?
None in specific. You see that the goo does travel kind of along the side of the wall and up to the ceiling. And as you peer down the hall, you notice that part of the ship is missing. A giant gash and hole has been created, so whatever was there possibly had gotten sucked out due to the weak metal reinforcements.
Is the goo reacting to anything? Like, is it still on my hand?
Yeah, it still stays in your hand, but now it's sort of dripping. It doesn't really mold anymore. The only time when you apply force, you seem to walk on it fine, but the moment you stop, it acts as mud. You get kind of, your boots
Yeah,
get
so it's
soggy.
like groove.
It's like the cornstarch mixture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
but-
like,
Ammonium fluid.
Gotcha.
right.
Alright, let's to the right where there isn't a giant hole.
Yeah.
Would you
I
say?
understand that.
Let's head to the right where there isn't a giant hole.
Point at the
Alright.
4 doors. Let's check those out.
Is it still dark? I mean,
It is rather dark, but luckily you're equipped with flashlights and other equipment allowing you to see. You have
And
things
I-
like motion
Dark
scanners.
vision.
Hey, that's what's up. You peer to your right, you look at the door, and you notice that it's half open, probably enough for the skinnier folk to squeeze in. But if you want any bigger folk to get in, you will have to pry it open.
I'm gonna try and pry open the door.
Already? Roll me a strength check.
Just
Yeah.
Can I
in
give
case, I'll
inspiration?
I'll have my thing
yeah,
here
feel
right where
free.
she does.
Yeah, I'll give you a hint of inspiration. I'll strum my electric guitar
Okay,
in case you need it.
nice. What does inspiration do for you?
It adds a d12 to any attack roll or saving throw. Is it saving throws?
This is just a check, so I can't
It's
use it.
a skill
You
check.
can add it to skill checks as
You can-
well if you
Oh,
want.
okay.
Yeah.
You can just hold on to it.
Well,
You can
I
also
rolled
add it to
really
attack and
low.
AC.
I rolled really low, so I'm just gonna use my Indomitable Might ability, which just means if my total for my strength checks is less than your strength score, I can just use my score, which is a
Ooh.
24.
Okay.
So I'm just
that's
using the
total?
24. Yes.
Alright.
Well,
Yeah, you
think-
watch as
yeah, I think
You
I have
just-
to use the total and use it as the total and not add my strength mod on top of that, because that'd be broken, maybe.
yeah, that's huge. Yeah, you watch as this skinny, lanky figure reaches in and just pulls the door open, knocking dust and goo off of it as it spreads through the air due to the lack of gravity. You peek in and you notice that it used to be some kind of housing unit. There's a bunk bed, a discarded laptop. It looks like whoever was here left in a rush. There is no goo in the
Look at
room.
laptop.
Feel free. You notice that the laptop isn't connected to the generator, so it has its own source of power. It's currently on half battery. Roll me investigation. What are you looking for?
Mostly looking for like the files, what files are on there, any names, see who this belongs to. That's a 28.
Wait, are there any video
20?
files that have recently been made?
No, wait, 26. Sorry, miscounted.
26. You watch as you begin to type vigorously into the files compartment. You begin to find data logs of a man who goes by the name of Wilson. He seems to just be a normal family man, a co-worker. He lifts large storage boxes that are, well, in the room behind you. He talks about his daily life, what he eats for breakfast, what he's doing, how he calls his family, he misses them. He noticed that as a man he has changed. You watch as it slowly, the date begins to get closer and closer. He gives more information about his surroundings, and then it just stops. There's nothing left.
DM, can I look around while he's like doing that just to make sure nothing is like moving around?
Oh yeah, can I like make sure nothing is
Oh,
gonna like all of a sudden
can I-
jump out and
'Cause
stab us?
while he's
I want to
flashing on the keyboard.
I want to activate my flame tongue rapier to illuminate the room.
And I'm just gonna mutter out. I really hope he's okay somewhere. I would hate to not go back to my husband.
Same here.
Fair enough.
Due to his proximity to the docking bay, you can assume he probably got into an escape pod. He was rather close. But you can only assume. What did you roll for investigation to look around the room?
Investigation or perception?
Or perception, whichever you're better at.
It's 26.
26? Yeah, there's nowhere for nothing to hide. It's quite small. It's almost as if it were like a loft, perhaps. It's not a very large room at all. And yeah, that's everything you find in there.
Guess we go on to another room.
Yep. To the next one.
Can I
You can
take
get-
the laptop just in case?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
I definitely
absolutely
wanna
take the
it with
laptop.
me, yeah. Or whoever wants it.
Yeah, I'll take it and put it in my bag, so in case we need to check it out again.
Sweet. You have acquired the laptop. As you exit the room, would you like to hit the door in front of you, or continue down the hall and get the two down there?
Let's go in front first. Let's go
Yeah,
in
we don't need
zigzag.
Yeah, we don't need
Yeah.
anything sneaking up on us either. So,
You notice that the door in front of you has a keypad. The power is off currently on it, so you assume that any electrical locks is probably turned off.
Can I
Where
try
the
to
boy
like
in?
break
Try
down
my
this
crack
door?
at this door? Wait, can I try
What'd
my
you say?
crack at it first?
Yeah, you can go first if
Uh,
you want.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me... What kind of check would you say this is?
Depends what you're
Oh,
trying to
strength,
do.
Right? I'm trying to like pry it open.
Just trying to
Okay.
pry it raw? Alright, in that case,
Raw.
yeah, it'd be like just a strength check.
Athletics?
I'll assist him if
Would
I
I
need.
use athletics?
You can do athletics, totally.
Then. That is a 29.
He doesn't
29?
need
Yeah,
it.
perfect. Like clockwork. You watch as he... What do you use, a crowbar? Or...
I just use my yeah, I pull out a crowbar because I have a bunch of like tools in my bag. So I pull out a crowbar, jam it in, and just push it with as much force as I can.
Yeah, you watch as he gets the crowbar barely in between the crack of the seams. He gets on... He kind of, because of the lack of gravity, floats up onto his back and kicks with all of his force as it gets pushed in between the door, and then he plants his feet on the floor and just cracks it open. You enter, you notice that there's a neatly placed desk. It looks almost as if it was a security room. You see these monitors, some still on, but mostly cracked and shattered. There is a keyboard at the bottom, so you assume you might be able to reach the other cameras. What would you like to do?
I guess I could make an attempt. Yeah. Let me look through this system.
Begin typing around. Roll me that
again,
investigation.
gonna look around while he's doing that,
15.
making sure nothing is coming at us.
Pretty bad.
You said 15?
Yeah, that was
Um,
pretty bad.
You kind of get the hang of it. You don't know all of the like security codes and camera names. You begin to just frantically type. You're able to switch to a couple. You notice that there's not a lot. You only get like 3 or 4. Most of them are where you've already been. One of them is down the corridor, right outside of that hall, where the giant hole in the hole is. And that's about it. You don't really gain anything. When you look around, Ezrox, you see like you notice that the goo from outside has collected up in this room, but there's nothing in here. Even though the door was locked, it must have gotten out somehow.
Can I look at the ceiling? Is there anything, any panels missing? Anything, any goo kind of trailing down from there?
You
That's
you
great.
look up, you see this kind of solidified, hardened version of the goo, and there is a ceiling panel missing.
Can I try to use my flame tongue rapier to melt it?
Yeah, go ahead. What do you get from this? Like, are you trying to...
Trying to see if there's something like up there.
Yeah, well, it definitely doesn't ignite. When you kind of poke at it and stuff, you notice as it begins to char and emit this kind of black smoke from it, and that's about it.
I guess it doesn't really react to flames that much.
If you would like to, due to the lack of gravity, you can jump up into this little vent panel that is missing. Begin to crawl around.
I will try that. Yes.
You
Don't
will?
die.
Alrighty.
Alright, guys, you're ready for me to get swooped up.
Let me.
Yeah.
Can I give him some inspiration before he goes in there?
Totally.
Last 10 minutes, guys.
Oh,
You
wow.
watch as he kind of does a little squat and slowly floats into the vents. You pull out a heartbeat sensor to see if there's any living life forms. You notice that there is one in the other room, and you begin to hear click-clack sounds coming from the vents. Perception for me very quickly.
Me? Alright.
Yes.
Gonna die.
My passive perception is 20. Am I hearing anything? Like while he's up there?
Oh yeah, I have a 24
I
in passive
forgot,
perception.
I forgot about my reliable town thing.
I have
So
a 10.
I got a 16 for that.
At 16, all you hear is this like light tapping, almost as something is scurrying around. It's moving at a slow pace, however. It seems to be either too large to go quickly, or it's being stealthy. You are unsure.
How close is it to me on the heartbeat sensor?
It is not close at all. It is, I would say, in the other room where the first heartbeat was sensed. It is like kind of adjacent to that one. So a good
Wait, there was a
20
heartbeat
feet.
sense in the other room?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, you are equipped with things like heartbeat sensors.
No, I did remember like hearing that there was a heartbeat in the other room, just
Oh.
that one from the
Uh,
vents.
No, the only thing you would get out of the way the heartbeat sensors works is that it kind of vibrates in your hands, so it doesn't emit any actual noise. It's just
Yeah.
every time it senses
No.
something.
I just didn't realize there
if
was
you
one
do pull
sensed
out-
earlier.
Then, yeah, if everyone pulls it out, you wouldn't be able to tell through the thick walls. Luckily, due to the thinness of the vents and how easily it is to conduct sound, you do hear one of them is very calm, while the other heart seems to be frantic and panicked.
So it's definitely either a monster into human or something else. I'm gonna notify them and I'm gonna go check out the rest of the vents and start going through.
You're gonna start crawling through the vents.
Don't die.
Oh god.
Roll
Gonna
me
have
stealth.
my 9 live healer rapier ready.
All right, roll stealth for me.
And the music's even picking up, you're gonna die. Every game has this rule.
I heard Dex rolling.
Yep. All right, what'd you get on your stealth?
I didn't roll stuff.
Roll stealth for me.
23.
23? Yeah, you kind of plant, due to the lack of gravity, you are very light, so you plant only your fingertips, begin to slowly pull yourself forward. You are moving at half speed. This is considered rough terrain, due to you being prone, technically. But you are pretty much moving without a sound. Whatever the creature, ghost, whatever the hell this thing that's in the vents with you, does not hear you. You manage to get towards the other room, and you see that the vent has been shielded shut. You either have to unscrew it from the inside to open and find whatever's in there, or break it forcefully, causing a lot of noise.
Can I hear anything on the other side?
You hear like a... Roll me perception first. Or what's your passive?
Passive is 16.
Passive is 16? Yeah, you hear kind of a heavy breathing coming from the room.
Alright. Is there any small openings small enough for like a bead?
Oh, most definitely. The air vents are quite thick, so you can kind of look through it, but definitely a bead would through.
I was gonna drop one of my ball bearings down to notify. I'm guessing what is a human that I'm there.
Yeah, you kind of fit this ball bearing and you have to push it because there is no gravity. And you watch as it slowly travels down, you hear it clink on the floor, and then whatever's in the room shuffle to the other side and away from it.
Alright. So, okay. I will slowly unscrew the vent and hold onto it to make sure it doesn't fall down and make a loud noise.
Alrighty,
space.
yeah, roll me sleight of hand, or thieves' tools, whichever one you're better with.
I think I'd be better with thieves' tools, yeah.
Alright, ready? Do that for me. Alrighty, tell me what you rolled.
21.
A 21? Yeah, perfect. You slowly begin to unscrew, causing very minimal noise, and the vent pops right off, and you're able to just pick it up, put it in the vents, and then slowly hop down. You notice that as your feet emerge from the vent, or are you going head first or feet first?
I guess feet first.
Feet first? Yeah, as your ankles begin to slowly creep out, you hear what sounds like a sigh of fear, but then relief. And you just hear a shh come from the man in the room.
When I get down there, can I check around to see if there's
Yeah,
any...
there is tons of goo in this room. It is almost like it's filled halfway up with just goop.
I'm gonna
And
look at the
you-
man.
Yeah, he is filthy, covered in sweat, tears, piss even. He is traumatized.
Alright, using minimal sound, I will walk over to him.
Yeah, you walk over to him, and he just, like, you can tell he's just in shock. He's wearing this kind of just respirator, trying to keep whatever oxygen is in the room, just whatever's left with him.
Do we have, like, radios to each other? What?
DM.
I think his internet just died.
DM died. If need be, I have message. I have the message cantrip.
Oh, sorry about that. My Discord bugged out. Okay, sorry, what were you saying?
Do we have, like, radios to each other?
Oh yeah, you definitely have radios. It's almost like a
Alright,
telepathic bond.
I'm gonna notify them that I found a actual person.
Yeah, when you take a closer look, you notice that he is probably one of the scientists you're looking for. Any survivor at this point that has any information on what happened is vital to the mission. And he's freaking out.
I'll crawl through the vent.
I'll walk down the hallway.
Right. What about the door that leads outside? Is that, like, anything?
You notice that it's forced closed from the inside. You notice that there's like pieces of wood, like whatever was in the room. There's like chairs, a fucking filing cabinet. All of this stuff is just piled up on the door to keep it from opening. So you will have to move it, causing a bit of noise. If you want to attempt to move it, I need you to roll stealth with disadvantage.
Okay, first I'm gonna ask the guy what he's boarding up against.
What y'all are up against? Is that what you asked?
Like, what he was, like, defending himself against.
You watch as he can't speak due to the nature of his breathing equipment, and you watch as he kind of like think about he arches his finger almost like a sickle kind of shape, and underneath that finger he has legs showing that whatever's in the room is this like whatever he was dealing with is some kind of hunchback creature that's been just roaming around the halls.
Alright. Okay.
Like unceremoniously drop it.
Yeah, you watch as your party members begin to slowly drop in one by one. This room is small.
Alright, now that other people are here, we can move it without, like, making too much noise, right? Since we can get things together.
Yeah, you can give each other advantage, canceling out the disadvantage, so it'd be a straight roll.
Alright, who's doing it?
Yeah.
That's the highest stealth.
Side of things.
Who has the highest stealth to roll for this?
I think I do.
Luckily, in this case, we don't need strength, because, you know, there is no weight currently, which is
Yeah.
super good for y'all.
Yeah, because I
Right.
have a +9.
Or do I just roll stealth?
Yes, just roll stealth.
With the or without advantage?
We still have the inspiration. You do.
It is a 26.
26, with you watch slow things like violent movements and just jump. You begin to scoop all this muddy substance away, and you slowly are able to open the door from the inside, unlocking it freely. As you begin to walk out,
Oh, it's like I was kind of looking around down the hall.
yeah, you look down the halls and there's nothing, you know, no signs of anything besides the goop. And you can step out freely.
Alright, let's go.
Continue.
What's everyone's passive perception again?
I have a 24.
You have a 24,
16.
and you're a barbarian, so you can't be surprised.
Yeah.
So we have
20.
20. Okay. Only the 24 catches this,
Oh
but
shit.
you begin to hear the click clack at the vents, and they're getting closer, and you hear this kind of noise coming from it. You're just sniffing, and it's this deep kind of like humming growl coming from whatever's in the vents.
I stop walking, like hold my hand up to like get people to like stop. Like there's something in the fence, and it's
Everyone
here.
roll stealth. I'll roll stealth for the doctor.
Oh, I have disadvantage.
Oh, I forgot my
Shit.
Supreme move.
Um,
I have a advantage on all of my stealth checks unless I move more than half my speed.
hell yeah.
I have 13.
So,
Ah.
13, okay.
I got
Doctor,
18.
18,
I
okay.
got a 5 total.
I got a
5
26
total.
total.
Yeah, sadly, it's not high enough. You begin to hear that the doctor,
Oh, wait. What about my blind sense? Does that help me?
blind sense, you don't sense anything coming yet.
Oh wait, would the inspiration help?
If I can hear, I am aware of
The inspiration can help in this case, yes.
hidden
Okay,
or
so
hidden.
what is the inspiration? It's a D12.
D12.
Oh, that's right.
It's 9. It's not really gonna help.
It's 9, yeah. You begin to, like, notice that the doctor is panicking, and this thing just begins to scurry even faster. If you'd like, you can attempt to make a run for it.
I'm gonna
I'm
ready
gonna
my.
grab the doctor.
I'm ready my axe.
Yeah, I'll
Is
grab
it
a
like super dark, by the way?
Is my 9 lives still
it
ready?
is, like,
okay,
pitch
no.
black almost.
I'm gonna cast
Yeah,
it.
the doctor is human, so he can't see. Oh, now he can. Good call.
Of course,
So I'm
I
it's
gonna-
still have my blind
I'm kinda gonna
sense
spread
if
them
it's
out.
focused and we can't see it.
What'd you say, sorry?
I still have my blind sense if it gets close to us and somebody can't see
Yeah.
it.
Alright, I'll definitely know when it's in your range. It's a range of, what, 10 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It is not that close yet. Yeah, you begin to hear as it's like, and just slowly begins to creep forward quicker and louder as it just rushes down these vents.
I'm gonna quickly strum my guitar and start. I'm gonna ready my action for a poison spray. If it gets within 10 feet of me.
Already?
Yeah, I'm gonna ready an action if it gets ready an action to attack it if it gets too close.
I'll just have my 9 knives still ready.
I'll ready a firebolt in case I see it.
You watch as, when you're peeking into the room, the vent forcibly gets shoved out when the Moxus left it in. Whatever the creature did, it picked it up and just threw it straight out. It sticks into this muddy goop as you begin to see this hammer-shaped hand peek through, and this medium-sized creature with a sickle shape to its body slowly creeps out. This is what's known as a Covenant, and it's this hunchbacked, green and black-looking creature. It opens its wide mouth and has huge sets of teeth and this long, elongated tongue, and you watch as it begins to thrash about with its large hammer hands. For those who are ready in action, feel free to attempt to hit it.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll just shoot out
yeah.
my poison.
Oh, that was cocked. There we go. I got a 31.
To hit? Oh my god, yeah, that
Yes.
hits.
Got
Yes,
a
hit.
22 to hit.
And then
22 to hit, that also hits.
I needed
For-
to roll a con save.
Con save, gotcha.
For
You
damage,
got 29 to
I
hit.
A 22 on that con save.
Damn, succeeds.
I did a 17 damage.
You did 17.
Yeah.
So I got a 29 to hit, and I dealt 13 damage.
Dealt 13, alrighty. And then how much did
I did
What did you get again?
27.
27? Okay. Yeah, you watch as you just kind of volley stuff into it, and as the fire gets summoned, it just shrieks as this like bright light hits it, and it begins to freak out. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, fuck yeah.
As it's burning, Adriox is just kind of laughing maniacally.
If everyone could post their
Okay.
initiative in the initiative tracker chat.
What the fuck? Okay, so I have advantage on initiative. First roll,
Ooh.
got a nat 1. It's like, okay, I have an advantage. I almost got a 19, then it switched to a nat 1.
Oof, that's
Ooh.
tough.
Motherfucker!
Snake eyes. Eee.
Anyways, this is my initiative.
Alright,
That is tough.
let me very quickly post the order
So,
in the chat.
go whack, but no.
Alright. Seneca, you will be going first. What would you like to do?
2 nat 1s.
I'll grab a hold of my pipe wrench and just run up and try and hit it with my action.
Yeah, roll the hit.
And I'm using Great Weapon Master, so that is a 21, 22.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, and that deals 25 damage.
25 damage. Yeah, you watch as you just smack the shit out of it with this pipe wrench, and it begins to, like, this goo that you found on the floor begins to just slowly float out into space from its body.
I'll take my second attack, again with Great Weapon Master. That is a 17.
17 does not hit.
Alrighty, and then bonus action, I'm gonna give Adriox Inspiration.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
What did that do? I gotta write this down.
12 to attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, damage, or AC.
Oh my gosh, okay. Well done.
Sweet.
That's my turn.
Give it to me, Daddy. Thank you.
Alrighty, it is now Adriax's turn. What would you like to do? This creature's just standing in the doorway.
Did I notice that the fire seemed to damage it more?
It didn't seem to do any more sorts of damage. It just reacted harshly to the emitted light. It is rather dark. So,
Well then, I will cast Chromatic Orb at first level.
ready? Roll the hit.
It is a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Okay, so that's 3d8. Where's the other one? There it is. 17, 19 points of, we'll do acid damage.
acid. Okay.
Acid damage.
Yeah, you watch as it gets hit with the orb, begins to slowly sizzle, more goo kind of flying off into space from, you assume maybe it's blood? You don't know what the hell it is. Alrighty. Lamoxis, it is your turn.
Are we considered surprised?
No, you are not.
Oh, sick. I'm using my thief's reflexes then to have a turn after Legimli.
Oh, interesting, okay.
So yeah, is anybody within 5 feet of it?
I am.
Currently
would
Seneca
be.
is, yes.
I would be as
Alright,
well.
sick.
That is
I'll
true.
move up to it and attack it, and that gives me sneak attack.
Sweet.
So that's a 27 to hit.
Alright, that definitely hits.
I'm loving these numbers.
It's 8 damage regularly. And 29 damage for the sneak attack.
Dang. Alright, yeah, you watch as you just bring this rapier in and just pierce it. Or are you using the flame tongue or the rapier?
The 9 life steal.
The 9 life sealer? Yeah, you watch as you just stab a hole clean through this like skinny, feeble-looking creature, and it doesn't seem to react to the pain as much, but it definitely took the damage.
Alright, so I'm guessing it has resistance to slashing or piercing.
It just stares at you blankly. You watch as when it hits its turn, it stands up straight, turning into almost a stick-like creature, beats its chest with this large hammer, and begins to regurgitate on all of you. I need everyone to make me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm good at those.
I am not. That's a 14.
I got a 13.
I got
You.
a
You can use your-
23.
23 passes.
You're in great.
I got
I will
a
say the
18.
DC is it's 19, sadly, so only
I made it!
the Gimli
You can use
makes
your
it.
inspiration, Adios.
Oh, you could. Good.
Oh yeah. Hold on, wait. Oh shit.
Oh wait, I still have my bardic inspiration from
That's a 29.
29. Yeah, now you definitely pass. You will be taking
There we
half
go.
damage.
Seneca.
Let me
What's up?
very
What do I
quickly
roll for it?
roll.
D6?
The D12. You roll it yourself.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh my
D12
god,
inspiration.
that's so close. Wow. Thank you.
I got a 19.
All right.
Everyone
To those
stays
who
except for me.
to those who failed, take 22. For those who passed, take 11 poison damage.
Does 19 count? Or, yeah, does 19 on the dot count? As pass?
19 passes.
19 on the dot passes. Yes.
Alright.
So 11 for half, 22 for the full damage.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm no longer at 300 health.
Alright, so
You
I'm
then
gonna
watch-
have that with my uncanny dodge.
Okay. Uncanny dodge. Sweet. Good use. Alrighty. So yeah, you half 11, so that's 5 because it's going down. You watch after it's done beating its chest. It brings these large hammer arms up, and it's going to attempt to attack you, Seneca. Let's see. Does a 12 hit?
No, it's not.
Okay. And then the other hit is gonna go for I always forget your name. The Gimli here.
You always forget my name, I
I
swear.
don't know why. Does
Not-
a I'm guessing a 29 hits you?
Gee, I wonder if a 29 hits me.
You can try and roll that D12 for AC. It adds AC.
Yeah.
Wait, you can use that?
Yeah, for Valor Bard.
Oh.
Let's see if you roll damage while you do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna wait on the inspiration.
You're gonna take it? Alright,
Yes,
you watch
I'm gonna take it.
as let's see.
Ooh, let's see if I regret this.
That is gonna get Gallagher.
33 damage, bludgeoning.
Okay.
As this just heavy hammer hit punches you in the gut. And that is the entirety of its turn. The Gimli, is your turn now.
Okay. So I'm gonna rage.
Yes!
Because of
Fair
course I'm
enough.
gonna motherfucking rage. And anyways, I'm gonna swing out of my wonderful great axe. Okay, so I rolled it. Okay, so I rolled over 30.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Wow.
And then,
If you want to, you can use your inspiration for damage as well.
ooh, now I'm tempted. I'll wait till maybe. Okay. Anyways, well, it takes 13 slashing. Wait, no, not 13. It'll take 17 slashing damage because I'm raging,
Sweet.
and then I have extra attack,
Okay.
and then yeah, got I got 30 on the dot.
Jeez, yeah, you hit it.
Okay, and then I'm gonna of course do the
The
wonderful.
whole thing.
And then I do. Actually, I'm gonna also use the inspiration. So without inspiration right now, it is 24 slashing damage, and then the inspiration's a D12.
Yeah,
Correct.
Okay. Okay, that's a 6.
that's a 6. Sweet. Yeah, you watch as you begin to just absolutely wail on this thing. You're like knocking chunks and bone off of it, but it doesn't care. Like you would expect shrieks of pain. It is just it's staring you dead in the eyes with this soulless face.
But it's very obviously at least getting hurt, right? Oh wait,
Oh, yeah,
shit!
it's
I forgot.
definitely taking damage.
I just realized I've been forgetting to actually make it take some more damage because of Divine Fury. Oops.
Oh, okay. How much would that be added for each
It's
attack?
me. So I'm gonna just do it for this turn because I forgot with the surprise attack. So it's gonna be a 1d6 plus 10, and it's going to be radiant.
Sorry to
So
interrupt,
first-
but like, I just got my
So-
mac and cheese and I'm happy now.
So first it's an 11, and then a 16.
Oh, dang.
So that would
11
be
and
27 radiant.
27.
Yep.
Yeah, you watch as like it hates this light. It just, whoo man! You watch as it like shrieks back and begins to try and like it tries to escape, but it can't move. It's in this small room, and it begins to just at you.
I just hiss back. Just
Yeah,
fuck you.
y'all are having a hissing contest. All right, Seneca, it is back to your turn. Oh wait, no. Didn't yeah, you second turn the book system, right?
Yep.
All right.
Alright,
What would you like to do for your second turn?
I'm gonna stab it again. Obviously.
So to go. Roll it.
Yep. Attack again.
Yeah, you still get sneak attack. It's a new round and stuff. For your turn.
27 hit.
Team 27 hits.
11 damage with the regular hit,
Okay.
and sneak attack is 34 damage.
34.
Oh,
Sweet.
God.
Yeah. You watch as you just lunge forward and stab this thing in its ugly mouth, and it is hissing, growling, like it's making several noises at once that you've never heard a creature make before. This like
And
deep guttural
I just want
sound.
to quickly mention I did kind of mess up with the extra damage. It is. Oh, Rhythm died. Anyways, it's once per turn I use it, but I can just use that like I touched like the surprise round I did and forgot it.
Oh, okay. Where'd the rhythm
Yeah,
go?
it's only once per turn for me with the first attack that hits. But like I did at least hit it twice in 2 different turns, so say
Okay. That's totally fine. Will he play it? Oh, the rhythm butts down, I think.
Oh wait, did he actually die? Shit, he
Oh,
actually
Rhythm's
died.
dead.
Oh
Rest
yeah,
in
I'll then
peace. The first death of the one shot. First of
I'll
many.
then use my bonus action to disengage.
Oh well. That sucks. Oh, you said bonus action disengage?
Yep.
Good call, good call. Alrighty. It is then back to Seneca.
Sweet. Okay, so is there some way I can fairy fire it without targeting anyone else?
In this small room, not quite. You would probably only hit the Gimli, I would say, because everyone else kind of skedaddled into the corridor, while this thing is just trapped in this closet-sized room. So you would be hitting the Gimli and yourself unless you backed up.
You really gonna hit me?
Possibly. I'm considering it.
Wow, rude.
Hey, at least being honest, you know.
That's true. I mean, think
I
about
mean,
its
it-
reaction to light. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
That's why I'm thinking fairy fire because it's a great blast of light.
What save is it? Just wondering.
It's a dex save.
Okay, good. I have advantage on those.
All right, great. So yeah,
So I'm not.
I'm gonna cast fairy fire. I'm gonna go ahead and just
Alright, yeah.
cast fairy fire.
Okay.
Go ahead. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw. What's the DC?
19.
He fails.
I
Sweet.
fail.
Sweet. Not so sweet. But
Wow, sweet that your teammate's gonna get roasted.
it doesn't do any damage. But now everyone has advantage against those who are glowing, which is the people who failed.
Huh.
So that
So
means
at
the
this point,
creature gets
just start
advantage on her.
Handy dandy.
Yeah.
Rhythm's
Nice.
back.
Just start using
Rhythm.
reckless attack. Just start using
That's true.
since
Yeah,
they're
I
already
can-
gonna have advantage on you. Might as well just start using reckless attack.
And
because
how?
I cast a bard spell, I'm gonna bonus action attack him.
Alrighty. Roll the hit. He's not fair.
I get advantage.
He is very fired.
maybe.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna. They're both glowing blue, and I'm going to use Grey Weapon Master. Just assume I use Grey Weapon Master.
Yeah.
That's 24.
24 does hit. Yes.
Great for 22 damage.
22. Yeah. You watch as this thing is like, it attempts to scratch at its eyes as best as you can with a hammer, if that makes sense. Like these big malleted hands is just rubbing at its face, trying to get whatever's on it off.
Dumbass.
Is that did you end turn? All right. Aerox, it is your turn.
How rough is this thing looking?
It's looking worse for wear. It could be better, but it is not on death's door quite yet. It is still standing, but it is like, you almost sympathize with it because it's panicking due to this amount of light that it's never seen before, glowing off of its skin.
Well then, I think I'm going to gently lift up my turtle claw and blow on it, and you'll see this little ember go out towards it, and I cast Fireball at 3rd level,
Wait, what?
max damage.
Fine.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I
Max
snap
damage, you say?
my fingers. I snap my fingers,
I'm right there.
and I point
You can make
to.
a speed to the damage.
Yeah, I point to
Okay.
Legimli, Lemoxis, and Seneca, and they all take no damage and immediately succeed on any
Okay,
saving
I was like-
throw.
I was like, panic.
How much
Fair
is
enough.
max damage? It's what, 8d6?
8d6.
6 times 8?
That's 48.
40 damage.
That is 48 damage. You watch as you just annihilate this room, and you watch as it opens a hole in the side of the ship, and you watch as y'all begin to slowly drift out into space. Luckily, due to the lack of pressure and oxygen, there is no sucking force, but you do begin to float freely out into the middle of space.
Excellent.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Oh, motorcycles are out.
Alrighty. Is that your turn?
I don't have any bonus actions, so yeah, that is my turn.
Okay. Lemoxis, it is your turn.
So we're all just kind of floating out into space?
Yeah, luckily due to your high-tech spacesuits, you each have a flying speed equal to your movement speed in this case, but only out in spaces like zero gravity.
Dang, I don't have anything to like seal that hole up.
Yeah, no, it is huge. Like, you blew out the completely this side of the room.
Yes.
You notice that the creature isn't suffocating. It isn't affected by the cold either.
So it's kind of just stuck out in space.
Yeah. I will say though that the doctor is not looking good. Like, you watch as like
Oh, I forgot
frost
about the
begins to
doctor.
creep up his skin as he's been launched into space with you.
Oh yeah, we're in space.
I can.
Yeah,
I
like you
can-
blew
I can-
the
can
side of the
save him.
ship open. Like,
I can
even
save
without
him.
a sucking
He's fine.
motion, you know, slowly begin to drift.
I will go over to the doctor and try to like, I don't know. I'm not sure what to do
How
here
far,
with the
how far
doctor.
away is the
He's
doctor from
dead.
me?
The doctor is very close to you. He was like right behind you. You were both kind of standing at the back. Him due to fear, you due to spells. You know, so he's like right next to you. You both kind of got moved
Yeah,
at the same pace.
I'll fly over to him, kind of like cover him, try and heat him up with my, you know, not being cold, and then get
Yeah.
over to the ship again.
Yeah, sounds good. Due to the lack of gravity, you have normal speed, so you can attempt to close him in one of the rooms y'all previously have been in, like the room where you found the laptop. You could very easily put him there and close the door where there's slight amounts of oxygen left for him to breathe. Keep in mind, because he's not wearing a spacesuit, he just has a respirator on.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Alrighty, that'll be your entire turn. However,
That's fair. I will, just in
Alrighty.
case, use my bonus action to hide in the room to like protect him in case anything like comes in.
yeah, you both attempt to hide under the bed. I'll actually roll stealth for him very quickly. Oh, he rolled rather well.
I got
Yeah,
a
you both
27
begin to
stealth.
hide under the bed. 27. Yeah, you both are totally fine. This thing isn't gonna. If something else comes by, I probably won't notice you. Alrighty, it is now the cosmonaut's turn. You watch as. I'm gonna roll a d6. Nope. You watch as it attempts to jump off of pieces of the hull and stuff to slowly make its way towards you. Luckily, it was rather close to the Gimli, so it is going to just start wailing at the closest creature. It has advantage due to the
To me,
Fairy
blowing bright like a
Ooh,
shining, shining
natural
bright.
20, baby.
You motherfucker!
Hate to see it.
Let's see here. What is?
I never understand how my players feel when I get a nat 20 on them, especially when they're at level 1.
Yeah, it doesn't feel very good, does it? Oh my lord.
Oh, I don't like that.
This isn't gonna end well.
You take 104 damage
What?
as this thing just fucking like it hammers your skull. It's going for the critical points. Everything is glowing.
Wait,
and it
what's
has
this bludgeoning?
nothing to- it is bludgeoning, yes.
Did you divide it in half?
I did not divide it by half. No.
52.
So you'd
It
be
is
taking
divided.
52.
If you didn't divide it in half and it was just 200.
Yeah. You watch as this thing tries to go for a concussive blow. It begins to screech and wail, but due to the vacuum of space, you hear none of it as it just cracks your head. It will then make its second attack. This one is not a natural 20.
What happened to Gimli's helmet?
What, sorry?
What happened to Gimli's helmet?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Guys, you
Roll me a
mother-
d8.
Wait a second.
Guys, why'd you
Only-
say shit?
What'd you
I didn't say
do?
nothing.
I
You
rolled an
fucking killed her.
8.
You rolled an 8, it's fine. You notice as it the glass begins to make this noise, but you're able to turn your head and just take the blunt of the blow in the back. For the second attack, does a 24 hit you?
Yes, and you motherfuckers mentioned it in the helmet, you motherfuckers. First you fireball me!
Like, how would you ever mention
Hey, that wasn't me. I didn't mention it. What do you mean? You were perfectly safe. You didn't take any damage from my fireball. You're welcome.
Yeah.
The doctor, on the other
Fairy
hand,
fire me!
You'll
I
be
didn't-
taking
I- again,
13
I mean-
bludgeoning.
13?
That's already halved. Yeah, 13. It's already halved.
Okay.
As
Okay.
it goes for this like second whale.
I already
Um,
lost 100 health, guys.
damn.
Oh,
Ooh.
Bro. Guys, stop burning me.
Alrighty. It will then. Let's see. Who was all close to
I was also next
the
to
Gimli?
it.
You would also next to
I
it?
was also right
Um,
next to the Gimli, yeah.
Okay.
I'm all the way back
You watch
too.
as its stomach begins to, like, you hear this gurgling kind of from him, and you watch as he does the similar chest beat. I need
No.
both of you to make a con save as it's gonna attempt to puke on you again.
it's like a combination of like Flood and like Left 4 Dead.
10.
Well, bright
10.
side.
That fails.
Wait. Fucking math.
Inspiration.
No, everyone's used up my inspiration.
24.
Okay. 24 passes. Let me do the math.
Yeah.
12. 21 damage on a fail. That'll be 10 on a pass. As it just
Okay.
pukes this poisonous vomit on you guys.
Can I just,
Oh.
like, yell back at it?
Yeah, absolutely. And it is your turn.
Just for-
So if
just
you
for
want
a
to beat the
free
shit out of
action.
it,
Oh,
feel free.
there I am. Anyways, first attack, great axe, my wonderful baby boy. Whew, I did not roll so hot, but whatever. I have a very high plus, so that's gonna be a 18.
Misses.
Motherfucker!
Yeah, you watch as you attempt to hit it, and it's able to like grab the blade and.
Oh wait,
slowly
never mind. I
shift
forgot
itself.
advantage. I forgot advantage because of fairy fire.
You're
Correct.
That's a lot better.
It's just an advantage battle.
It's a
Easy,
lot better
pretty much.
because okay, now I got like around my my normal 30.
Okay, cool. Full damage.
That is going to be a 16 slashing.
16 slashing.
Yeah.
Alright. Don't forget your radiant damage or whatever that you did
Oh, yes,
extra.
and then the radiant damage. Thank you. Okay, that's going to be a 12 radiant.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it does not like this
Okay.
radiant. You watch as every time you hit it and this radiant bursts into it, it just shrieks. But you can't hear it. You just, but you know
Yeah.
you see pain. You watch as its like eyes begin to pop out of its skull.
Okay, so I rolled a natural 19 plus all my shit.
Hell yeah! Do you crit on a 19?
No, I don't, because I'm not
Ooh.
a fighter. Like a champion fighter, no crits on a 19.
Crit on an
Yeah,
18
well, 18 at this level.
Oh yeah, 18 at this level. Okay, I got 17 slashing damage.
17 slashing. All right, and then roll
Yep.
that.
No, the radiant's only once one
Only
attack
once?
per
Gotcha.
turn.
Alrighty, yeah. You watch as like you are beating the hell out of this thing. It is shrieking. It is crying. It's got this
Mhm.
goo flying everywhere. It vomited on half of the ship at this rate. And
And then
It's-
for my
Go
bonus
ahead.
action, I'm going to use my greater healing potion
smart move.
because someone took 100 health away from me.
It didn't say this was going to be easy.
You'll be
Oh,
alright.
I know. Ooh, I actually rolled really decently. So, I'm stupid. So, calculator.
I'm imagining just because we're in spacesuits that she does like her helmet is like that of like the beer
Mhm.
can like for
Yeah, pretty
drinking
much. Like,
cups. You know what I mean? Like she just
okay.
pops it in.
You watch as like just
I heal for
Legimli.
16.
Sweet, you heal
Not
16.
bad.
You watch as like Legimli like quickly opens this valve in the side of the helmet, puts the healing potion in, and you watch as it turns into a mist as Legimli just inhales it to heal.
Wait, just rest. This is just like taking weed.
She's just huffing
In a way.
paint now.
Yeah, just huffing paint to heal. You gotta do what
Hell
you
yeah.
gotta do.
Yeesh.
Hell, yeah.
Huh?
And then I'm gonna end.
Sweet. Lamoxis, you still have those extra turns? How does that work?
It's just once.
Just once already? In that
Yeah,
case,
Wait
it's
for-
okay.
I just take 10 for my initiative and have an extra turn. Like,
Oh, cool. In that case, Seneca, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
How far away am I from it?
Not far at all. It's probably a good, like, 5, maybe 10 feet. As it shot this kind of vomit at you, it slowly projected itself backwards.
And I just keep floating towards it so I can hit it. No, wait.
So, just gotta fly up a little bit and hit it.
Well, since it's 10 feet away from me, I'm just going to strum my guitar and shoot a poison spray at him.
Ready? What is it, a constitution?
Please make. Yep, con save.
Ready? Con save. A 19 on the dot.
Well, succeeds.
Sorry, sir.
Then I'll just give Legimli inspiration and just like back up another
Oh my
10
god.
feet.
Ready?
I have been inspired.
Is that the entirety of your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty. Adrix, it is your turn.
Well, shit. What to do now? Am I within 60 feet of that thing?
Oh, for sure. You're not far at all.
Excellent.
At max, I'd give it like a good 40 feet.
I will raise again my turtle claw, and I will say, weaken, and a black beam will shoot out and try and hit him as I cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
Okay, roll the hit. Or is it a save?
It is, oh my gosh, I can't do math right now. 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hit.
Okay, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
How much damage, sorry?
I need you to make a Constitution
Oh,
saving throw.
con. My apologies. My mother walked in the room. A 7. Well, shit.
Okay, so then you only, target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends.
Oh.
At the end of
Okay.
each one of your turns, you can make a Constitution saving throw against the spell. So you didn't need to make that save. Sorry, I misread the spell.
Oh.
But at each one of at the end of his turn, you can make a con save and see if you can break it.
Sweet.
Hopefully safer. Yes.
Is that the entirety of your turn?
I will push myself 20 feet closer. And that is all. Yeah.
Ready? In that case, it is now Moxus' turn.
Alright, I'm kind of just chilling with the scientist.
Alright, that's everything you'll do?
Well, how far away am I from everybody? In, like, one-on-one?
From everyone, I would say you are about 70 feet away from everybody. You are in like the back of this room. You have to make your way through the corridor into the other room and then out into space.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while. But,
Yeah.
I could dash since with my fast hands I can like open stuff and do all that as a bonus action.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I'll dash back out.
Sweet. How close does that get you? 60
Does
feet?
dash double or triple your speed?
Dash doubles.
Alright, then I'm 10 feet away.
Alrighty, you're 10 feet away. Is that everything you can do?
Yeah, that's everything I can do.
Alrighty. In that case, it is the cosmonaut's turn. It has no way of getting any closer. It is going to attempt to recharge its vomit breath, which it does not. It is going to ready its action to attack whoever approaches. You watch as it gets in this kind of fighting stance as it slowly drifts out into space. That is the end of its turn. The Gimli, it is yours.
Okay.
Why don't we just let it float off into space?
I can knock it out and then we just let it float off into space.
We'll throw it into the sun.
I know what I want to do. So, brain, think. I I'm gonna move 40 feet back.
Okay. So in this case, you'll be back
then-
in the ship, like right
Yes.
at
And I'm gonna I'm gonna put on my great axe and pull up my longbow to hit it
the edge.
with.
Ooh. Okay.
And plus, maybe I can like push it a little further.
Just
the
a little
fuck?
bit.
Just a little bit. Okay, so I got a 28 to hit.
Yeah, 20 definitely hits.
Yeah, and then this is it's a lot less damage than normal, sadly. But so it's gonna take 11 piercing damage,
Cool.
and then I'm gonna extra attack. Oh, I miss.
Okay. What'd
Wait,
you roll, though?
advantage.
Advantage.
Because
Your
fairy fire. I
advantage.
forgot to do that last turn. I could have whatever.
Yeah, quickly re-roll the
Okay.
last ones and see if you get a nat 20. Negative
Yeah.
split. Whatever.
Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't get a nat 20, but I
Okay.
did hit because I got way above 20.
Sweet. Alright. Roll the damage.
Oh, and that's another 11.
Another 11.
So that'll be
Sweet. So
22
damage.
piercing total.
You watch as like it just keeps getting pushed back further and further with more and more momentum as it floats off into space. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, I have very simple terms. I just hit.
Alrighty.
I hit to
Sounds
be
good.
angry.
Sweet. Seneca.
Ah,
what would you like to do?
How about how far away is it?
From you, it is now about 20 feet. As it got hit by both of these arrows, it pushed it another, like, good... Oh, well, I guess you backed up, didn't you?
I did.
So
backed
it
up 10
moved
feet
10
myself.
feet from its original position. So it's a good, like, 30 feet from you now.
Does it look like it will be able to make its way back?
No, it has no way of pedaling. There's debris that it attempts to jump off of, but it's not getting anywhere.
In that case, I'll just fly back to the ship. Keep it retaining it.
Adrox, would you like to do anything?
How far away is it?
From you, it was what, about 10 feet last round?
40, I'm
I think, 'cause you
closer,
pushed up.
about 20 feet.
Okay,
About
so it's
20
also
feet.
30 feet from you. As it floated out.
I shall. Yeah, I'll just throw a firebolt at it.
Alrighty.
Why not?
Advantage.
Roll to hit. Advantage.
Advantage. Oh, baby.
Natural 20.
Close. There's a 19 and a 1.
Huh.
Nice.
Yeah.
So 19. That's 30 to hit.
Yeah,
I
30
got the
hits.
fucking radiant damage.
Oh, you didn't get on the range?
Yeah, 30 hits.
I would just quickly do that. Okay, it's 14 radiant damage. Damn, I keep forgetting.
13 points of damage to it.
13 points of damage. Alrighty. Yeah, you watch as you just... It is super close to death. It is death's door, you know, but it is refusing to give up. It is
I'm going.
still attempting to get to you.
I'm gonna take my movement and just kind of turn around and head back to the ship.
Sweet. Alrighty.
30 feet.
The Moxus, would you like to do anything?
Does it take an action to pull it or to switch out my 9 life stealer for my flame tongue?
No. That's a switch action, I believe.
Alright, I'll do that, and I'll go up to it and attack it with fire.
Okay. Roll to hit. Well, it did ready its action, so it's going to attempt to smack the shit out of you.
Oh, I thought somebody already hit it or went up to it.
No. Well, they hit it, but no one approached it. The trigger point was
Yeah,
when
I
they
went
got within
away.
reach.
Fair enough.
I also ran away.
Alrighty. I'm going to roll 2 attacks here because it is 2 attacks.
No,
Should
radiant
AC
action's
again?
only one hit, isn't it?
It is
Well,
currently
it's the action for the attack action. Is it not? Or is it only 1 hit?
It's only one hit.
Should only 1 be hit. I got it.
Yeah.
In that case,
It's
the first. I'm guessing a 23 hits.
You make the rules.
It does, yeah.
23 hits already. Let me grab my 40.
I tried saving you, man, with the only one hit thing.
Ooh,
That
dang, I
is-
almost rolled all max.
And that is also half because it is enfeebled.
That is true.
And I have uncanny dodge.
Sorry, I'm doing that. What is half of 47?
23.
Half is, 23. And then having
It'll be-
23 would be 11.
Yeah.
If you uncanny dodge it.
Yeah, I'm uncanny dodge it.
Take 11 damage. Now
Alright,
let's
so-
do it,
Yeah, now I'm gonna attack it. Is anybody within 5 feet of it?
No.
But you do have advantage on it. You do get to attack.
That is true.
Okay. Alright, so that is a 20 to hit, unnatural.
Hits. Just made it.
It's only 5 damage and then 2d6 fire. What do we got?
Well, doesn't matter what you roll. How would you like to do it?
Well, either way, it was only 8 fire damage.
Yeah. You obliterate this thing.
I guess just pierce it straight through the middle, make it evaporate into space.
Yeah, you watch as you like turn the blade flat side up, stab into it, and due to its thin stature, you begin to burn whatever flesh and bone is there, and it just snaps in half as it begins to float, separated from itself, towards the moon that you're currently orbiting.
Sick.
I'm gonna do some
Alright.
flamboyant cheating.
That is the end of combat. Due to
Excellent.
direct
Well done,
orders,
team.
it is advised that you do bring the scientist back to ship, but you could try to take it through the vacuum of space with you. As you all were outside of the ship, you notice that the storage bit, after that hole, that was all that was left to discover. Right outside of that, you notice that maybe a good couple hundred feet, there's another section of the ship that you'll have to fly out to.
Gimli, after the creature's dead, just says like a string of very angry Dwarvish words.
Does anybody speak Dwarvish?
No.
No.
Negative.
Okay.
I will
Like,
quickly, I will quickly head back to the ship to check on the scientist.
He's
Oh, and I leave out my rage.
okay. He has stayed under the bed as you asked him. And yeah, he basically signs because you speak thieves can't.
Yeah.
He kind of spells out with his hands, "Is everyone okay?"
I'll tell him, yes. Besides that weird goo monster, that thing's dead.
This is good. That thing's been terrorizing me for days.
How many others are there? Like, how many others are there?
He begins to sign the words. In terms of this section, only me. I have no idea if anyone escaped through the escape pod or if those things were sucked out the back.
Have you seen any other monsters?
That was the only one.
Alright. Well, I think he'd be fine in our ship, wouldn't he?
Yes,
Should be.
you can
Yeah.
very
Alright.
easily bring it back to the ship.
Yeah.
You might have to pull it up into the docking section, and you'll have to find a way to either open that door and get him in the ship as quickly as possible, or you'll have to go the long way and bring him out through space.
We can do the speed
I
route.
don't think he has enough air for that.
Well, I can carry him and do a dash action. My base movement's 40 feet.
Yeah, let's try that.
That could do it.
So,
You could get the ship close enough.
Yeah, just get the ship as close as possible, and I will dash while carrying him.
Wait, first I'm gonna ask him if there's like any backup power.
He points into the unopened room and states that it was a hallway that led into the engine room. And you can assume that the other piece of the ship that is about 100 feet away is the engine room. That was the source of power and fueling as well.
Alright, does he have any maps or anything of the ship?
He does not. They were
Good
all
question.
like digital and electrical and completely gone. Yes.
Dang. What about that laptop that we took? Was there anything special on it?
You might be able to find a map, but you were specifically looking for information on just their research, basis of medicine, the way to cure disease, what kind of oils and natural gases they found. You can attempt to look for a map for sure. Roll investigation with advantage, since you already filed through it earlier.
I'll bring the ship around.
Already sounds good. Yep.
25.
25? Yeah, you begin to search through files, and you see an old blueprint. You believe that the storage worker was maybe once an engineer who had helped work on the ship, and this thing was going on its grand voyage towards the moon. And you see these rough plans, and for sure the next room above was going to be the engine room.
Alright, yeah, can I, edit it and mark off the places that we checked or have been destroyed?
Yeah, for sure. Luckily, it's touchscreen, so you can kind of pull up this, super futuristic app called MS Paint, and circle things off.
The best app.
I knew it would come back one day.
Seneca, you bring the ship around, and I'd assume you're going to go back to the same panel that you used to open the door briefly.
Yeah, I'll tap mending on it this time.
Yeah.
Would mending be that large scale?
Luckily,
Well,
he's only
I can
doing
do
the
it.
section of the wires.
Yeah, I can do
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, so he watches you begin to touch all 4 wires, and they begin to slowly link up and create a much stronger link than before. And the door begins to slightly quicker than last time, but it opens nonetheless.
And I'd probably be right at the door with the guy and then just dash in.
Yeah, and he gets in safe. You put him in through the airlock, the decontamination center. He's in the ship. You guide him to any sort of med bay or, little anywhere you can just chill, sit, relax for a
Gotta make
little
it
bit.
do the med base scan.
Yeah, he does med base scan. It's something impossible.
I don't know. Are visual tabs on?
Visual tasks are on, yes.
Alright.
So what's the next step?
Let's head back. Let's head to the engine room, I guess. That would be the day.
What
He
about
watches
the
you. Whenever you do approach that last door y'all hadn't opened, it's already open, luckily. It has been kind of blown open, you assume, by the cosmonaut. You see these large pounds that proof that these hammer-like hands had hit. And you notice that it's this kind of staircase that goes up and to the left, but then where the giant gash originally was in the ship is also up there. So the 2 halves are completely detached. There's no signs of the engine room up in whatever that little stairway had led up to. You assume maybe some sort of catwalk. But they're completely separate pieces now.
DM,
Yes.
the gash, does it do they look more like it was cut intentionally, or does it look more like something crashed into it and it was ripped apart?
Something crashed into it and just ripped it. Something of huge scale.
That's not ominous. Thank you.
Yeah, no, not ominous at all.
Totally not.
Watch out, guys. There's a space giraffe.
Yeah. There's definitely signs of plotted cutting, where the wings of the ship used to be to leave the atmosphere is clean cut off. This thing has been left stranded in space, no hopes of returning back to the planet, and then it just whatever hit it left it in space. It's never returning to its former state. At this rate.
How big is the gap between the pieces? For the
About
section.
100 feet. You can definitely fly out with your spacesuits, or you can take the ship around. There's enough space for the ship to nestle inside. For you to
Maybe
attempt to
take the
find a way
ship.
in.
I'm gonna fly across the gap.
If we keep bringing the ship everywhere we go, there's a greater chance that it gets destroyed.
Yeah, the ship might run out
Two
of
are
gas.
stuck here.
Probably
Ship
bring it
has plenty of
closer.
kilometers.
Let's at least bring it closer, maybe not look right up to it.
Alright,
Like, close
parallel
enough.
parking.
Crossing day.
Right, yeah, you can definitely bring the ship closer. You notice that luckily the giant gash kind of left by the ship bay is also a very similar sized hole in the engine room, so you can very easily just float right in and creep in. As you enter, it is almost unusually darker than the last area. No signs of goop or anything, but there's scratch marks, there's corpses, there's blood. You hear almost this hissing of like an oxygen tube going off in the distance as it flails around and clink, clink, clink as it hits the walls around it.
I'll
As you
use
enter-
my.
Oh, go ahead.
I will use my flame tongue to illuminate the room.
Yeah, as you begin to illuminate the room, you hear this almost like as it like skedaddles away. You see this large industrial engine that's capable of consuming uranium cores to just nuclear power this ship. This thing is huge.
Okay.
How much light are you giving off right now? I'm up to.
Oh, it's 40 feet, like bright light, and then 40 feet out of that, or it's a 40-foot radius of bright light,
Okay.
and 40 feet after that, it's dim light.
Okay. I'll just throw up dancing lights and throw them out just to make sure nothing else. We can see everything. Just because
Passive
we did hear that
perceptions
noise.
were 20 and 24, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Mine
I
was
have,
16.
You both
My
see
elf
9.
eyes can see a water. What do you mean I can't see shit?
Well, you can see, but like
Oh.
there is no current creature presence that you know
Your
of.
eyes are gone.
Yeah, you've been blinded.
Interesting.
Alright, what's causing the power to be lost besides, the ship being disconnected?
You notice that there is like scratch marks so the way the engine looks, it has this large just this giant cylinder hole that used to have something inside of it. You assume probably a very large uranium rod, but it has been since removed. You have no idea where it is.
Goo creatures ate it.
Yeah, for
Can I look
uranium
around
power.
for, like, the backup generator. There's still
Yeah, for sure. You
reserve
see-
power.
You look around. Roll me perception.
Oh damn. Oh yeah, it was really good. That's the 21.
Oh, easy. Yeah, you begin to look around. Luckily, it is this large empty room. There's catwalks above, and as you look above, you see a large red sign that says "Employees Only, Emergency Power." As you begin to float your way up there, you notice that it is full of like turning wheels and a lot of it requires physical labor, a lot of motor-based energies. You might be able to get it running just to turn things like lights, maybe even life support on. Sadly, there's a giant hole, so I don't think it'll do very good. But as you enter, you notice that there is signs of activity that was once in here. There's like things discarded. There's almost this not like the goo before, but this thin kind of almost inky, like an ink stain substance that is attached to the walls.
Right.
You notice that if you rub your gloves into it, it stains the tip of your fingers, but it doesn't come off very easily from the wall.
How does it react to the fire on my flame tongue?
You watch as it begins to kind of liquefy and turn into this thick, almost as dark as space itself, just black ink.
It's the goo from Prometheus.
It's
Well,
space. Good. What about the other rooms? Are there any?
The other rooms, there aren't really any other room that would be connected to this engine room would have connected to the wings, but you can see where this clean cut has been made on both sides of the ship. There's no way to access where these wings once were. You assume they were just maintenance ports. There's things like vents and crawl spaces that you can get into, but they'd all just lead out into the empty vacuum of space. But there is a lot of bodies in this one. You see that they're like scattered across. There's like computer terminals where workers used to be on the sides, and they're like hunched over, blood on the screen type. Like,
Is there any computers left? Like,
there's a couple, but the power is not on.
oh yeah,
Can
true.
I try and like turn on the power with little manual
Yeah,
things?
you begin to like crank this just huge hamster wheel looking thing, and you hear this kind of like pulsate, this hum, as the lights slowly begin to flicker this kind of deep red, and you hear emergency power, as like this is you hear as oxygen begins to gets released through the vents, but it's going out into this vacuum. During this emergency power sequence, I need everyone to just very quickly roll me perception.
Oh,
I knew it, bro.
Oh, 9.
can I just use my passive?
No,
19.
19. It has to be higher than your passive.
32.
Yeah, that's higher than my passive.
32. Okay.
I got very
Alright,
much lower
talking
than my
about
passive. I got very much lower than my passive.
So with the 32, you hear this kind of this like will-o-wisp, this as something begins to like almost morph through these vents, and you watch as this similar black ink puffs out with the oxygen coming through, and it like forms into this almost cat-like creature with like a pitchfork tail, as it then casts this huge aura of darkness around it. You watch as like the room just begins to fill with pitch black. Nothing seems to be piercing this. For those in separate rooms, this wouldn't affect you quite yet.
I just realized I have no idea where I am.
I'm in the emergency power.
Yeah, you're in emergency power, so you are like, the door is shut, but right outside the door is where the thing would have leaped out from, and everyone's sort of underneath you. Everyone's kind of in the middle of this room where this large engine used to be. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Snap! Let's use this dice.
Come on, guys. Good numbers, good numbers, good numbers, good
Wait,
numbers,
never
good
mind.
numbers.
9.
Ooh, yeah, I got good
Okay.
numbers.
I got a 12. Better than last time.
I got 15.
I got. Oh, look, man. I got way better. I
Yo,
got 21.
Oh, damn, alright.
I
Let
got a
me-
lot better than that nat one last. So that matters.
It's the only thing that counts,
Alrighty.
man.
Luckily, the creature gets to go first. You
Wait, what do you mean, luckily?
Luckily, you have no idea where this thing is going. You kind of hear this like, this ominous like hissing, and then all of a sudden, it is going. What does it want to do? What do you think?
It wants to leave us alone.
Yeah, what's it want to do, man? Does it want to come after
Yeah.
me?
Taunt it.
Yes, I am. I am taunting it. Yes.
Don't taunt it. It's gonna kill you.
Alrighty, sorry, I was
I have
also
a
talking
shell.
about the initiative.
Okay.
I'm third. Oh yeah, I'm also last.
Am I missing someone?
Yes, me.
I am
Again.
missing. No, you're in.
No, you're in there. You're third.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's 5
I
of us
go
here.
twice.
Yeah, there's 5 of us here.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm not going last this time.
Yeah, you. Let's see. Alright. Plus 1. Alright, so, the Moxus, you sense with your blind sight this thing just running at you with incredible speed, it is going to attempt to hit you. Luckily, it does not have advantage. Sadly, I mean, due to your blind sight. But it is going to attempt to attack you 3 times.
3 times.
Shit.
3 times. Let's see. For the first one, does a 32 hit you?
Nah, 1950.
Nah. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that
Sorry,
a slashing game?
It will be slashing. Okay. Oh my god. So for slashing, sorry, I rolled max. It was great. 25 for the first bit of damage.
What is it?
I then need
slashing?
you to make me. It is slashing.
Then I'm immune to it.
Okay, cool. Make me a con save.
Uh-oh, he ignored my immunity.
No.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
Oh god, here we go.
But I
Oh,
think we're
great.
gonna die.
We're not gonna die. Everything's gonna be fine.
Alright. What did you get on your DC?
13.
13? You fail. You feel this claw kind of run through your goo, and you know, you're like, this doesn't do shit. But then you feel as it begins to eat away at whatever form of flesh you have, as you take, let me see, you take 20 necrotic damage as it begins to just eat away at you. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can half damage, or yeah, because it's not a vision. Yeah, you can half it for sure. So 20 down to 10. You feel as it begins to just slowly eat away at you. It is then going to make its second attack.
Yes, 3.
Does a 28 hit you?
Yeah.
Alrighty. The slashing doesn't do anything, sadly. So
Oh yeah, my
make me
adamantine
a
armor
con save.
immune to crits.
Oh, look at that. Make me a con save.
Hey, don't forget about that.
21.
Ooh. You pass on the dot, my friend.
He's got a DC of 21. Okay.
You take, what, half? 8? You take 8 necrotic damage.
Alright, plus 4.
And then you watch, or I guess you more sense, you feel that its tail begins to curve over itself almost like a scorpion and make a piercing attack at you.
Oh, not piercing.
My only weakness. Does a 26 hit you?
If I said no, would you believe me?
No.
Alright, well,
Alright, so that's 19 for the piercing.
alright, well, once again, dodge that.
And that is the everything you can do. That is its turn.
9 damage.
Like this.
Alright, it didn't deal that much damage. The necrotic damage was a bit annoying.
Well,
but
it did 19 piercing. 19.
Yeah, and I halved it, because
Okay. Oh, you have it. Gotcha. Oh, well, yeah. Sorry. Alrighty, that's its turn. It is now. Sorry, I'm writing down its current HP. It is then Adriox. It is complete darkness. You can't see. What would you like to do?
This is somewhat interesting, Did I happen to hear any of that?
Oh, definitely. You heard a lot of, probably screaming from Lamoxis, and you hear a lot of, and almost like blinking in and out of existence, and you hear like this like a wooden floorboard creaking from its necrotic damage. Every time it would just land this hit, you would just hear this creak.
Okay. Interesting. I guess I will. I can't see it.
And does dark vision do shit?
Nope. This is
Dark vision
considered to
works
be
in
like
that
the darkness spell. It's very simple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that can see it then?
Yeah, you can sense it. You don't even see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I guess I will. It's kind of interesting. So I need to know which direction. Yeah, alright. So, I'm just going to cast Mirror Image on myself.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to tap myself on the chest. 3 illusionary duplicates are going to form. And... yeah, that's it. That's all I'm going to do. Just kind of cast a spell, make a bonus action cast it.
Okay. In that case, it is now Noxus.
I'm gonna mess this thing up. Alright, I'm gonna... Alright, so I'm gonna split into 2.
Okay.
I think I have to roll initiative for that second one now.
I believe so. So I'll just edit the chart once you get that in there.
Yeah,
A 7, so it's just last.
technically, yes.
Well, at least it gets a turn. If it was at the beginning of initiative, then it wouldn't happen.
Yeah,
Alright,
true.
and... So one of them's gonna have the 9 Life Stealer, one of them's gonna have the Flame Tongue.
Ooh,
The one
okay.
going now will have the 9 Life Stealer, and I will attack with it.
Alright, ready? Roll the hit.
It's a 23 to hit.
23 does hit, yes.
I don't have sneak attack, so... It's 8 damage.
8 damage. Alright, as you kind of hit it with this flame tongue, it's going to use its legendary action to immediately attack you back.
Oh shit!
Excuse me?
Wrong.
Ooh, a 19. So 19 plus 13, that's what?
Why would I
32?
do get sneak
Yes,
attack so
32.
long as I don't have disadvantage?
Ooh, nice. You are immune to the slashing, so let me just not do that.
Sneak attack was 37, by the way.
Oh, okay. You will take 19 necrotic. Or actually, roll me the con save first. Sorry, I got caught up.
15.
15. You fail. That'll be the damage I stated, which is 19. How much
Alright,
was your sneak attack damage and stuff again?
37 sneak attack,
30.
8 regular attack.
Alrighty, just want to make sure I got those numbers right.
And I will
Sweet.
uncanny dodge the necrotic.
Are we ready? Yeah, you have 19 down to
So
9.
I took 9. Or would it take 9 or 10?
You take 9, it's rounded down.
Alright, yeah. And I will then... I guess that's my turn, yeah.
That is your turn. Okay. It is now the Gimlis. It is pitch
Okay,
black.
so do I have any idea where this bitch is?
All you can hear is like this hissing and like whatever Lamoxis is saying, or like if he's grunting or like shouting commands almost. You can kind of pinpoint that they're up in the air where this kind of like goop first came out of the fence.
Okay, so I can at least like guess enough to actually be able to hit it.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'm gonna rage.
Sounds good. While you attempt to look for it, roll me a d4 very quickly.
Oh, like
Roll
that.
me a d4.
I got a 1.
Okay, cool. In that case, you do go up to it, but because you can't see it, you will have to roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
Go reckless, cancel it out.
Yeah, I was doing reckless just to cancel it.
Bro.
Do it.
I'm a reckless so I can cancel it.
Just fuck it up. Do it.
Oh, that was cocked.
Beat its ass.
Ooh, okay, I rolled a natural 18. So, and I add my huge ass modifier, so
Yeah, that hits.
I got my 30 plus again. And then, so that's me my great axe. Are you kidding me? I only rolled a 1 on the damage die, so that means I get 15 damage slashing.
So 15 slashing. Okay.
I mean,
Yep,
off
and
of
then-
1, that's pretty good.
I
Don't
mean,
forget your extra
yeah.
damage.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be. Oh wait,
Okay.
my 1d6. Oh, that's gonna be a wonderful 15 radiant.
Yeah, you watch as like you think that radiant would snuff out this complete darkness, but like you barely see a glimmer. It's like watching sun
Daddy's
try
gonna
and
hear
come
it
through
scream.
It's just like this deep darkness. What'd you say?
Do I at least get to hear it scream?
It doesn't. It's just very. It's wispy, almost like a ghost, almost like a poltergeist in a way.
Okay.
It's like it doesn't even exist, almost.
Did we take some hard drugs before this? Anyways, I'm gonna try and hit again.
Alright,
And I still have reckless attack on. Ooh, and that's gonna be 19?
19 hits.
Ooh.
You're right there.
Okay, so that's going to be 18 slashing damage.
Not bad.
Yep. So I at least did some damage. And then I'ma like walk away a bit.
You're gonna walk away. In that case, it will use its reaction.
Oh, I was hoping it wouldn't.
Hit you. Does a 28 hit you?
Ugh.
Yeah, it's gonna make this slashing. Maybe a con save while you're at it.
Well, you,
Wait, hold
Did
on.
you use
Wait,
your
didn't you go
inspiration?
reckless?
Did you get me a new inspiration?
Oh wait.
yeah, I gave you an inspiration when we
Oh,
Oh,
were
goody.
running away.
Hey.
And it lasts 10 minutes, so you can use
Sorry.
that as a
Hey,
Okay.
like Gimli?
I rolled a natural 20.
Sorry.
Wait wait. What do you mean you rolled
Reminded me of
natural 20 on
Reckless.
what?
Um,
You motherfucker.
to hit.
Wait, you said-
Anyways,
Wait, did
my-
you go reckless though? Like
yeah, I
Gimli?
did. I did go
You did?
reckless.
Okay, okay.
Anyways, my con save is a 27.
27. Okay, you passed that. So, but let me. Actually,
Hmm.
that is.
Uh,
That is.
this is gonna
So
hurt.
you take 23 slashing.
So is that already halved?
That is not halved. Sorry.
Okay, so that's gonna be 11.
11. Okay, and then let me max out the necrotic. Let me think of the math.
Wait, even
So,
this was the part of the con save?
it
Yeah, but
is
still
yes,
take
but it's
half.
also a part of the attack. Yeah, but you're still taking
Okay.
half. But I crit the attack, so
True. I did not like that amount of dice.
yeah, there's a lot of them. Let's see here.
He goes, yeah, that's a lot of them.
Yeah.
How much narcotic is it?
Boy.
55 necrotic.
Is this halved?
You're a normal barbarian.
But I mean,
So
because
the con
of
save
the-
you passed.
because
So
the con
55, yeah,
save.
sorry. You're right.
Yeah,
27.
that's-
It'd be 27 halved.
It still hurts.
Huge
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
you
much
take
half my
this-
health.
gash.
I'm pretty much half health, guys. Ooh. I just realized that was only from its reaction because I fucked off.
Oh, yeah, what? Oh. But at least doesn't have reaction times. That's cool.
Yeah, that is true. Is that your entire turn? You can still finish your movement.
Yeah, I fucked off, and then I'm gonna bonus action drink one of my potions.
Let's remove. Which one?
I only have greater healing potions, just for reference.
Okay.
And that is the wonderful 44. Okay.
I guess while the Gimli's healing, Seneca, what would you like to do? You begin to hear this kind of. You watch as under the door.
Okay, heal for 14.
Nice. You watch as from under the door, you see almost this like smoky black ink begin to creep up under the door, and you hear this hissing and just like this will-o-wisp, these ghosts, and then your friends fighting. Yeah, it's just commotion.
Yeah, I'll open the door. Does this appear to be magical?
Yes, it is. It is magical in sense. Yes.
So I can just spell magic it.
You could attempt it. Yes. What
Might
level
as
you
well. I'll cast
cast?
it, spell magic.
What level?
I'll just do it. I think third is the base level? Yeah,
Third
I'll
is
just
base,
cast
yes.
it at third level.
What kind of saving throw is that again? That's like
I have to make a check. 10 plus
Yeah.
the spell level is the DC.
10 plus spell. Okay. Roll it for me.
Give me, okay. That is 19.
19. Yeah.
21. Sorry, I counted.
It's really fun. You watch as you dispel it, and it begins to like slowly collect back up inside of this creature, and like you watch as it has these kind of like it just gets sucked underneath the hairs in these like deep black pores, and you notice that this thing is pitch black, like it is black hole black, like it is as dark as the ink itself. This thing was completely masked.
Wow,
Put up.
that's crazy. And then I'll bonus action give.
Bonus action game.
Did he die? Seneca?
Did you die?
I think he died. Yeah, he's dead.
Perish! That's 2!
Did I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
You're,
So who are you
you're
giving
back.
inspiration to?
I'm gonna give Lamoxis inspiration, the one with the 9 life stealer.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
And I'll just like walk into the room like 10, 15 feet.
Sorry, is the
Alrighty.
magical darkness
It is.
gone yet?
It's not
Yeah,
super.
it's
Yeah, the
gone.
magical darkness is gone. You watch as it got like sucked
Oh,
back
we
into the
can
creature.
see.
Almost. You can see.
Fair enough.
And as you, Seneca, if you do walk 15 feet out of the room, it's pretty much right on the other side of the railing. Like it's like right in front of you.
Okay, so don't walk 15 feet into the room.
Oh well, you can if you want to attack it. Depends on you.
I can't attack it. I'm out of things to do,
Oh.
so I'll just sit there in the doorway because I don't want to be too close to this thing.
You see.
Don't get close, it sucks.
Yeah, that's just gonna be my turn.
Oh, heck yeah.
All right. In that case. Okay, each is 57. Thank you for the health reminder. It is now Lamoxis Dupe's turn, the second one.
Alright, time for Flame Tongue. I'll activate that and attack it. I'll also get
Roll
sneak
damage.
attack since Lamoxis 2 is right next to it.
An ally. Smart.
20 non-natural.
Yeah, that hits. Roll
5 damage.
5. All right, and then sneak attack.
And 38 sneak attack.
38 sneak attack. Sweet. Yeah, you watch as you just.
Oh wait,
You begin
fire
to
damage.
just- Nope. Oh, see. Yeah, you begin to just like stab at this thing. It is, blow after blow after blow. You're just pummeling it with the two of you. It
Fire
begins
damage
to-
is also 11.
Okay, nice.
And then I gotta roll the actual Lamoxis again because of its second turn.
Yeah. Oh lord. Yeah, you notice as like when you stab it with this flame tongue, its kind of matte black fur begins to like char up and emit this gross smell. Like horrid. Like you can feel it trying to get through your mask. It is bad.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does not hit.
Dang.
Jesus, really seems to call.
Oh well. Flame Tongue Lamoxis once again.
Does he have another thing?
He does.
Oh my god. Oh, I guess he shares abilities,
22,
yeah.
does that-
22 does hit, yes.
8 piercing.
8
12 fire,
12 fire.
and 43 sneak attack.
Oh my lord, that's a good meaty hit. Yeah, you watch as like this. Was it the duplicate or the real you?
That was the duplicate.
The duplicate. You watch as the duplicate kind of just gets this very just meaty, kind of like sneak attack. Funnily enough, you watch as he begins to flank and immediately just like stabs deep into this thing and activates the flame tongue as it just begins to burn it from the inside out. It starts emitting this horrible like smoke that's getting sucked out into the lack of atmosphere.
I'm gonna quickly just call it a bitch.
Yeah, call it a bitch. It's crying, weeping in pain. It is not looking very good.
This is my revenge.
Is that the entirety of your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
And this is its revenge. I need to roll a d6. See if we get this back. I do not get the darkness. Alrighty. It is going to attempt to pierce at you with its tail all 3 times. It is just gonna go. Hey, the first one's a natural 20, baby.
Nice.
I'm immune to crits.
That is correct.
Damn it.
Wait, is
in
this
that
fake
case-
you or real you?
Yeah, which one's attacking?
Yeah, because real him.
Oh,
has the
which one is it
inspiration.
attacking? You're right. Well, I guess you both. Do you both wear the same armor too when you split? How does that work?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it just has the same stuff.
But how?
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. I would just say it does to make it
I
easy.
feel like if it separates the slime copy, then like almost like it came out of a mold. Like it has like the gel kind of outline of the armor.
But
almost.
probably not
Okay.
the actual armor.
You can do whatever you
but
want.
not the actual armor. Yeah. So in this case, he did just get absolutely murdered by the flame tongue one, which is the copy, right? Or is that you?
The flame tongue one, the one with the flame tongue is the copy. Yeah.
It's the copy. Okay, so he in that case is striking the copy with his tail, meaning that the copy isn't immune to crits because it doesn't have the armor. Because it's magical. So in this case, it would be taking 29 damage. There.
And
You notice that
slashing?
they're. No piercing.
Dang it.
As it stabs with its tail. You do notice, however, that there is no necrotic on this one. You can assume that this deep ink darkness is allowing it to kind of, control this undead energy. And I rolled a natural 1 for the other 2 attacks. Big sad.
Nice.
Big happy.
Yeah, that will be the rest of the Nebulanus. Adrox, it is your turn.
Shit, that's insane.
It's a Nebulanus. That's actually
Nebulanus.
Oh wait, I can have that. I forgot about that. 29 divided by 2.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, sure.
It's like 15.
What am I gonna do here? How far away is it from me?
Let's see. I'd give it probably like a good, I'd say 25 feet. And while you study this creature, you notice that it looks completely out of its element when it doesn't have the darkness veiling it.
Same.
So like it looks nervous almost.
Yeah, like it looks. You notice that its like attack patterns change, and they're not as effective anymore.
Gotcha. Okay. Well then.
In that case, I will cast Fireball at 3rd level.
Okay.
Which is a dex save of 19.
19. Let me. Sorry, throw my dice under the carpet. It got a 23.
It succeeds, so it's going to take half damage. 6. I grabbed all the wrong dice. Gotta love it. 22 halved is 11 points of damage.
Are you ready? Yeah, you actually just, it completely like, it just, every time you hit it, it emits this gross haze, almost. Not as thick as the ink before, so it's not causing any darkness, but it's very it does not look good. Like, the smoke is like pieces of like charred flesh and all sorts of whatever this thing is made of.
And I'll use, yeah, just because I can, I'm going to have my duplicates kind of circle me, and for my movement, we're all just kind of, like, going to run at each other, and then we're all, like, I'm going to pass through them, as we all just kind of, like, scatter, you know what I mean? Like, we all run to the center, and
like
then we
Mirage
split
from
off.
Apex.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
I
Yeah, like
don't
that.
know that reference, so cool.
Bummer.
Yeah, big bummer.
Sorry. But I'm only gonna move like 5 feet forward just in order to get that done, try and confuse the creature a little more.
Okay, yeah.
And to fuck with my team a little bit.
Well, I guess you're not really close to the creature, so never mind. I'm fucking my team. Okay. Is that the entirety of your turn?
Yes, that will be the entirety of my turn.
Sweet. Lamoxis, it's now your turn.
Oh yeah. Alright, I'll attack with the 9-life stealer.
Okay.
It is a 22.
A 22? Yeah, that hits.
That's 11 piercing damage.
Gotcha.
And sneak attack is 42.
42. Big damages. Yeah, you watch as you pierce where eye holes should be.
I haven't even gotten the crit this whole time, I'm sad.
Yeah, you dig deep into its skull, and you just hear this like hiss begin to turn more, I guess, materialistic, if that makes sense. It begins to gain like a gravelly contents to it.
That's gross.
With that being said, it will use its legendary action to pierce at you with its tail. Does a 23 hit you?
It does.
Are you ready? You will be taking, let's see, 21 damage as it just stabs into your chest.
Alright, so I'm gonna say fuck that and have that.
Ready? 23 halved is 11.
11.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
That is your turn. Gotcha.
Also, I think I did it wrong. I think regular me has full health, but just the half has half health.
I'm pretty sure you both have half health.
I thought you did.
I'll ignore it for now. I guess just look into it.
Yeah.
Gimli, what would you like to do?
Okay, so I want payback for this motherfucker hurting me a lot.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run up and swing with my great axe.
So
Okay.
Roll the hit.
Yeah, that's going to be a 22.
22 hits, yes.
Okay, then I gotta do my wonderful damage. Okay, that is going to be 19 slashing damage.
19 slashing, not bad.
And
not
then I'm gonna do another swing with my great axe. Guess what I got?
bad. Is it a natural 20?
I got a nat 20!
Hell yeah. You should also add your extra damage to this one. So, the way that these crits will work, because you have extra as a barbarian, you'll max out those and get to roll them.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Yeah. So you get max damage, add your modifier to that, then you get to roll.
Okay, so that'll be the 12. My D12, just 4D12. Okay, I gotta put in my calculator for this shit now. So it's we 12.
4d12 max?
Wait, 4D12? Holy shit.
Yeah, whenever you crit, you get 3 extra dice.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so 40-12 is what, 48?
Yeah.
So I included my modifiers and all my dice maxed out. That's gonna be 62.
62.
And now you gotta roll.
Then
And
now
then
you get to roll.
I roll the critical damage, or just all 4 dice.
All damage. You get to roll all the damage dice that you do.
Mm-hmm.
You roll all 4.
And also, I forgot about the D6 radiant, but I'm just gonna wait till the end of turn for that.
Totally fine. So.
Okay, and I don't add modifiers to this.
No.
Okay, so that's going to be a lot of damage. I'm just adding that to the 62 I calculated, because I want the full numbers of damage on this. So this is going to be 97 slashing damage.
Whoa!
In one hit.
Like in total?
Yes,
How
in
much did you
total
say?
from this one nat 20, 97 motherfucker.
Oh my god. Is that with the radiant or whatever?
No, not without the no, that's without the radiant. With the
Alright.
radiant, that's going to be 14 radiant.
The
Alright.
radiant has a
Yeah.
die, right?
Yeah.
It does have a dime, so
I
that's
just-
also maxed.
Oh,
That was also
wait, that.
critted.
Oh, actually, no, that was
That's
for the
also
first attack, though. That was actually for the first attack. I forgot to.
Hold
Damn
on,
it.
hold on, real quick. You just did 111 damage.
Yeah.
You did.
Yep.
Where did you aim?
Oh, I'd be like trying to chop off its head because I'm pissed at this bitch.
Yeah, you like. How do you want to do this? You really need it.
Oh, this poor little demon cat thing. I'm
You just got abused.
for the first wing's like the first attack is gonna like swing at like one of it's gonna swing at like, the pincer, just like and just cleanly chop that off. And then with the second attack, I'm gonna swing to chop off its head. And as I do that, I say something in Dwarvish. It's
Yeah,
very
you-
obvious to be a curse.
You watch as like this thing has been turned into like a floating like kebab. This thing is completely. This is like a Build-A-Bear for Nebulanuses. You have to like put it back together. This is a Lego set now. This man has been
Jesus.
absolutely like. You watch as when it gets just chopped in half, its signature ink begins to goo out, but it doesn't get sprayed like it did before. You realize that whatever this thing had excreted to cause this darkness must have been its own blood, because it is absolutely just built up inside this thing. This pitch black ooze begins to slowly creep out as its lifeless body just floats in zero gravity.
I'm just gonna put the fork back into the potion I was gonna drink on my turn.
I get out of rage now. Feeling very much a lot better about, just murdering it. And then I turn the party, like, can I get some healing?
Yeah, of course. I'll just. What's a good spell slot to use? 5th?
I'm at 173 out of 300, so that helps you decide.
Yeah, I'll do
Here,
fifth.
I'll give her. Hold on, wait. I can just give her a potion. I'll give you a potion of healing supreme.
Supreme healing? Ooh. And that's
10
me.
And
10d4
If
plus
you-
20.
if you use your action on that, you heal full. Keep in mind.
I use
So
my
if you don't
use
chug
action.
it, if you take your time, yeah, you heal
I
full.
mean, I can take an action because that's gonna be 6 seconds anyways.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, not even. So, how much are supreme healings?
10d4 plus 20.
Cool. So what?
10.
60. You heal 60 full. Like you take your time, you
Ooh.
sit this thing, and you watch.
Yeah.
You notice that like the
Okay.
the slower you take, the better the effect. So as you kind of like
Mhm.
excrete it into your helmet, you take nice deep breaths, and it heals you to its full potential.
Okay, so now I'm at 233. I'm doing a lot better.
Still like maybe like 3rd level.
You can
Like-
top me off if you
I like
want.
how she is complaining that she's down here with the rest of us in HP.
Hey,
Right.
What?
hey.
Do you guys have regular healing potions? Since I'm not at much health with being split in half.
I don't have any healing.
I have a
potions.
greater healing I can hand you.
I got a
I have
superior.
Theoden's ointment.
Greater healing would work as well.
Yeah, here, take a superior healing potion.
Like 2 8 from the 6.
Superior healing? How much does that give?
Superior is 8d4 plus 8.
Alright.
I'm gonna cure wounds with Gimli for 27 HP.
27? Okay.
Nice.
Thank you.
Alright, so
I'm doing a lot better now. You don't need to worry about me.
I take 1
alright, yeah, so regular me is brought up to full.
Nice. Excellent. Okay,
That's
cool.
good time. Would you like to turn emergency power back on, Danica?
Yeah, we can get back on power. Let's be running with the hamster wheel.
You watch as the Brigadiers are running the hamster wheel. You notice that old monitors and these keypads where these dead men now lie with their hands kind of, caressing the keys, covered in blood. You notice that the lights begin to turn on. Even though the screens are cracked, they are eligible. If you would like to begin reading, I would like you to make an investigation check. Sounds good. I will add that everyone has USB sticks to download things like videos and files. Should have mentioned that earlier. So if you do find anything of use, feel free to take it.
Alright, yeah, I'm relatively good now.
Alright, how is everyone's investigation for these monitors? Excuse me.
Do we have to like keep running in the wheel? In order to
Not
keep
for long.
that's-
You
Should everyone
assume it's
investigate? Because I'm gonna have
everyone
to.
roll investigation. Feel
My
free to-
passive investigation's 24.
24? Yeah, just by scanning simply through. Yeah, like just with these like passives and what y'all are rolling, you're able, even just skimming through, you kind of find what you need. You see logs of scientists kind of using this experimental oil they had found in the burn orbiting Jupiter, and you realize as you watch this kind of footage, they begin to enter this kind of black oily substance, and as it enters the engine, you begin to notice that the very familiar ink begins to spurt out of it at every scene, as before the camera is completely covered and shadowed in darkness, you see the creature you had just fought materialize and attack the scientist on the camera.
So yeah, that explains how they died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
You
idiots.
hear every agonizing scream from each crew member as some try to escape. You hear as the ship hull gets pulled apart, it's slowly severed. You hear this clean kind of scraping sound as if a fork on a plate as the wings slowly detach from the aerial spaceship. And you begin to hear this loud crash and the suck of a vacuum go off as
And what-
everything that wasn't attached gets sucked out into the vacuum of space.
Download the video.
Can I look out into space and see if I see anything unusually large that could have did that?
There's absolutely nothing. There's no signs besides the ship itself being attacked by a larger entity.
Is there any remnant, like how the last two monsters left like goo and all that behind? Is there anything on the ship? on the-
In this section, you would definitely see that the walls are stained with this inky substance that cat creature was kind of emitting.
I meant like something that we haven't seen, like something that the whatever ripped the ship apart would have left behind if it did.
No, there's no signs of anything.
Dang.
Would you like to save the video on your USB?
Yeah, I'll move
Yeah. Luckily, there isn't any encryptions or codes. It's just straight
Hacker
download.
man.
Hacker man, I'm in.
Heck yeah.
As you begin to make your way through the rest of the section, you find nothing. The last place to venture is the cockpit.
Well,
As you look out into space, you can see that the cockpit is considerably closer to the planet/moon than any other piece of the ship. It seems that the navigations area had been maybe grabbed or severed first and thrown through space. You see remnants of frozen bodies and old food and all this stuff just kind of leading towards it. You see this trail of just debris as if it's a meteor trying to hit the moon itself.
Oh wait, is there any key cards from the dead bodies that I could borrow?
You could search. You don't find much. There are definitely a couple key cards, so they could come handy. But due to the condition of the ship, I don't know if you need them.
Just in case.
Just in case.
I picked the laptop to see what they were trying to do with the moon.
Yeah, as you kind of search through the logs, you can kind of defer that they were mining for natural resources. Previous planets haven't been super rich in oils or natural gases or even, radioactive substances. And on the moon, they had recently found large quantities of oil and natural gases and even some radioactive materials. They began experimenting, extracting from the planet itself, and this was merely a cargo ship full of supplies and scientists coming to the space station down below that had been set up on the planet itself. But they sadly did not make it, as you can tell.
yeah, they had died.
Does that mean the scientist that we met was the only one alive?
So far. And technically he's not even a scientist, he's a doctor.
He's a health scientist.
Yes.
scientist of the body.
Scientist of the mind.
Alright,
Wait, is he the
okay.
psychologist or the medical
Wait a
doctor?
minute.
Medical.
Okay. Because
Alright, I guess-
scientists of the mind's like,
I guess let's go to the cockpit then.
yeah.
Would you like to take the
Yeah,
spaceship, or would you like to fly out with your suits?
We should definitely take the ship.
Oh yeah, my other half doesn't have a suit. Can we bring the ship over so my other half can get a suit?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can easily do that.
you definitely have spares.
There's an hour left for him, so.
As you begin to board the ship, you can see that the doctor has very obviously calmed down. He's taking his respirator off. He's kind of punching numbers into this tablet that he's holding, maybe trying to communicate to someone. You're not sure.
Oh, I'm gonna ask him if he saw what the hell ripped the ship in two.
Yeah, see? I didn't see it, but I sure as hell heard it. That thing is not of this plane. I doubt it will return, but nothing is guaranteed, I suppose.
I think that's what happened recently. I don't think we can clear it off any cockpit just yet.
I will admit it has been several days since the attack, so I doubt it's lingering anymore. It's probably long gone as we speak.
Do you have anything to contact other scientists or doctors who might be alive?
I'm trying to send a signal, but it'll take days, maybe even weeks. It'd be quicker to travel with the ship itself. If you just go into, warp speed. Get there in a matter of hours.
None of the other doctors or anything on the ship, be able to radio or anything to contact them?
Radio, I suppose. closest thing you'll probably find that is in the little cockpit area. I didn't work much up there, but I assume they would have some sort of communications device.
Alright. Well, we're headed there anyways.
Well, I wish you luck. I'll stay here. I'm not in fighting condition. I am a doctor after all.
That's fair.
I have the
I'm
orders.
gonna give him one of my daggers just in case anything jumps in.
I do appreciate it. It might come in handy, but I hope not.
Hopefully not. To the cockpit.
To the cockpit.
To the pit of...
As you
Wait.
to the pit of cock.
To the
As
cock of doom.
to the cockpit. To the cock of doom. As you begin to slowly bring the spaceship, you notice that as you get closer, you can tell that the cockpit tried to eject itself from the ship as like a safety mechanism. Trying to
Oh,
move
so the captain was a
quick and-
pussy.
He did not get down to the ship. Well, he did. He died.
You did, but
But
not really.
you notice that there's signs of, like manual ejection. The head of this spaceship had launched itself off, but then whatever attacked the ship had grabbed it and thrown it even further.
Man's got yeeted.
And it's completed.
Rip Mans. But he was a pussy for leaving the ship?
Rip man's. Does my other half have adamantine armor as well now?
No, I doubt you have anything spare like that on the ship.
Oh well.
But as you
Should
slowly
have
approach,
extra fancy armor.
exactly. Due to this kind of manual ejection, you do notice that the hull of the ship seems almost completely untouched.
Oh.
But it is powerless. Whatever was inside would be lucky to survive a velocity such as what it was thrown at.
Who knows? Maybe they're
You will
also
need to find a way in. Everyone's
Is there no like?
Perception?
That's not very good.
Perception.
Second roll.
Pass
bad.
just my
If
passive
you'd like to take a
perception.
passive, if you'd
I'm
like to
taking
take a
my-
passive state of
I'm taking my passive.
Oh,
I'm sorry, but that 24 is a nice number.
It is a nice number.
26.
I got a 21.
21. Seneca, what'd you get?
19.
19. Just enough. You all notice that there's this dangling kind of piece on the bottom. You notice that it's an elevator shaft, but the elevator is hanging halfway out. You assume that you might be able to hop in through the bottom and kind of make your way up that shaft into the cockpit.
So are we looking out like a window, or like as we're walking down this walkway, it's kind of like wide open, and we can look.
Like you're
across
looking out the
and see it?
window of like you're looking at the cockpit of your ship. You're watching through your like a giant kind of
Oh, okay, gotcha.
like
gotcha.
through
Oh,
your
sorry.
window.
Gotcha. Sorry about that.
Totally fine. As you eject yourself out into space, you can make your way towards this little opening you've spotted.
Oh yeah, to the cock.
To the cockpit.
To the cockpit.
As you begin to get closer, you notice that the elevator is still attached to its usual cables, but it's this nice cylindrical form. You assume that with enough grease and oil, you might be able to slip in between, but the elevator will have to be removed for the rest of you to get in. Unless you can find another way.
Well, Lady Gimli, do you mind just cutting it?
Sure.
I mean,
So I can just can I just try and forcefully open it?
Are you gonna go for the door? Yeah, you
Are we going through the door?
It depends.
I
How much
don't-
way are you
I
trying
don't
to get
think-
into the elevator?
Right now, I don't feel like we should cause any noise. I feel like we should try and create as much noise as possible, or if we could just use the cables of the elevator to guide us up. Because bro, I've watched so many zombie movies homie. Like the moment we turn on that elevator, no,
But if you
it's
think
gonna
about
make a
it,
loud noise. Like things are gonna be there.
unless the cockpit's big enough to like hold a bunch of, monsters, I think we should be relatively fine.
Alright.
Okay, so
Alright, well, what are we trying?
am I trying to open the door?
It's up to you.
Or I'm asking everyone else. They want me to do shit.
I'm fine with whatever.
Dangling out of the gap, right?
Repeat that, sorry?
The elevator is dangling out of the shaft.
Yes, it's not, it's like halfway out. It's not completely ejected.
Okay. Okay, that's try and at least push enough of a gap for us to get up through the shaft.
You can definitely try it.
Okay, I'm gonna try. You assist me.
Don't doubt.
Plus 17.
Hmm?
I have a plus 17
To strength?
to athletics.
Yeah, you can totally use athletics to try and push it.
Okay, then I'll assist you. Then I'll assist you because I have a plus 13 to athletics.
Yo, 19 plus 17. Like 36.
17.
Yeah.
For the 36, you kind of judge and look at it, and you kind of bear hug the bottom and begin to push with the force of the like little repulsors on your spacesuits allowing you to fly. You kind of get this nice leverage on the hull of the ship, and you begin to slowly push it as this kind of hole opens up at the top as you tilt it almost completely out of the shaft.
Is there anything on the outside of the ship? Like any kind of goo, any marking?
Look outside the ship, man. There's all sorts of like magical runes covering it, like almost like an enchantment, a ward, but it's not active.
I will inform the party of that.
Keep your eyes peeled. There could be arcane traps around here.
Alright then. Do I sense anything in the heartbeat sensor besides us?
There is a couple of things you sense. You kind of similarly panicked before, but let me rephrase. You feel these slow pulses as if something is currently dying, or very, very slow heartbeat is barely noticeable on the sensor.
We gotta be
You kind
quick
of
for that.
climb up this shaft. It's almost like you're crawling for minutes at a time as there's no doors except for the one at the very top. It's closed.
Well, we gonna try and pry it open?
Does it look like it's out of power?
There is power in the cockpit, but it is most definitely emergency. If you were to enter, there is most definitely signs of oxygen, as there is no hull damage. Everything is in one piece, pretty much. It was just thrown.
I'll have my coffee.
Open the door. Good. With athletics.
I'll assist you.
I'll help.
Yeah, you open it, and as you crack it open, you begin to notice that like air is being sucked out of the crack. So if you want to get in, you want to get in fast, or the option to get some ventilation.
I will have my double go.
What's that?
I'll have my double go in.
Ready? Yeah. Are you able to see through your double, or is it the second?
So it's basically a completely different me.
Okay.
Okay.
In that case, the completely different you would see. The only way I can describe it is like, well, I guess a mind flayer. You see a mind flayer kind of holding up a humanoid in the air, just staring at it as it's choking it to death.
Can I interrupt it? Maybe save the guy?
Stop.
You can attempt, yes.
Alright, so I have to flame tongue with this one, so. I would
Are
also
you gonna
get.
run up to it or hit it with a ranged attack? Is the question.
Would I be able to like stealth up to it?
Yeah. Roll stealth for me. Well, the thing is does the rest of the party know? The rest of the
Right.
party wants to
Does
enter
it-
as quickly as possible.
Right. So we would, if we had to enter as quickly as possible, I'm assuming we would all just kind of be in there, right? But he would, like, I'm assuming since he's like a slime, he would be able to get in sooner. So he would be like, he would technically.
I'm gonna
be the
roll
first one in. I
perception
don't
to
know.
see if he notices the sound of hissing oxygen begin to leave the area. A
Sorry.
24, I'm gonna assume. Yeah, you watch as this mind flayer looks at the group and just teleports out of existence with whoever he was holding.
Wait, is that a spell? Is he casting a
Yes,
spell?
it is a spell.
Counter spell.
Put in.
At
Get
what
it
level?
out.
5th.
5th, alright. Let me
I
double
I
check
was-
something.
I only got a 26 with my stealth, if that matters.
It's gonna be pretty obvious that we're here because of that counter
Okay.
spell.
Oh, he's not.
So you
fucking-
said
well, he already knew us. He
uh,
already knew that we were there. He was
Oh,
trying to get
yeah.
out.
You said a 5th level spell?
A 5th level counter spell. Yeah.
This is a 7th level teleport spell. So,
He's got to roll for it.
yeah, I need you to roll, DC 17.
And what am I adding to the roll? Am I adding anything to the roll?
I think you're
What's my modifier?
pretty sure just your modifier.
Okay. Come on, baby. No, 20. 30.
20?
15,
Yeah,
15 plus
you-
5 modifier.
15 plus 5. Yeah, you successfully stop it in its tracks. And
You're
it just,
going nowhere.
yeah, you watch as it just grips the dude's neck harder and lets him drop to the floor dead.
Damn.
As it turns to you, you watch as because his right side was facing you, when you see his left side, you notice that it is very clearly like undead and just full of necrotic energy.
We're so fucked.
We're fine. We're totally fine.
Alright, everyone.
While it's focused on them, could I get a sneak attack on it?
You could. Your guy did stealth, so I will say you get a little surprise round with him. So
So
roll to hit.
oh yeah, roll a hit. Flame tongue.
Get him good. Get him good.
Does
It is
20 hit?
a 12. A 12 does not hit.
No, 20.
Oh, a 20. It would, but it's gonna cast shield on itself.
What a bitch.
What a
Well, we did kind of counterspell it. Kind of
Well,
ruined.
counterspell is only for one spell.
Oh, I know, but I mean, we kind of did that, so we kind of pissed him off.
Yeah, he's a little mad. With that, everyone to roll initiative for me.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Here we go.
She rolled a godly initiative! But you still had your
Everyone roll to roll.
dex.
Yeah, so 22.
I actually rolled high on my my initiative.
Ooh, Lamocious
Go
and I get to go
eight.
sometime. That's kind of nice. Lamocious, what's your dex modifier?
+4.
+4? Okay, you go before me.
Are you and your duplicate going at the same time?
It has its own initiative, so I'm rolling it.
Okay.
Darian. So, I think this is the boss fight, you guys.
No, we're good.
No, it couldn't be. Still got
I still haven't ripped the ship into
I mean, I'm just gonna throw this out there before we get into the fight. We might want to think about a long rest after this.
If we don't die.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
guys, like if we're alive, like we should think about
They were-
taking a fucking nap.
How the fuck do you smell this? 1 second, sorry, I had to
I like that.
taste his name.
Also, I always like that. Just like, if we're alive.
Well,
Just
Philip?
saying, we should really think about a nap if we
It's a
survive this.
bitch.
It's a mind flare.
Lilith.
Mind flare, Lich, something.
Yeah.
Lilith.
It's one of those. It's one of those fuckers. That's all that matters.
It's a little
It's
bit of
a
everything,
bitch.
baby.
You watch as it turns to you, and it's just holding out this, like, the hand he used to kill the very man who was just choking, and he's pointing. Seneca, what would you like to do? It's your turn.
Ooh.
Oh, rhythm stopped working.
How hard do I want to go?
I mean, it's you probably want to go hard. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it, let's go for it. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I think this is time where we go
Take,
full
take-
set.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a full send kind of fight right now.
Alright, guess I'll use my stroke of luck later then.
I'm gonna take a potion of speed.
Ooh, use a version of speed.
Ooh.
So I'm under the effects of haste for a minute, and I'm going to cast Sunbeam directed at it, so it needs to make a con save.
A Constitution saving throw, or a DC what? 19?
Correct. 19.
Or ready?
Wow.
It got a 28.
Okay, in that case.
Still takes half damage.
So, 16, 20, 30, so it takes 15 radiant.
15 ready? Gotcha.
And
Let's
then
see if it
I'll
doesn't
run
do-
up and, with my second action, take the potional attack.
Ready?
Damn, does this not hit? That's a 14.
No, it does not hit.
Alrighty, great, guess I'll just run in front of him.
Cool. That's your turn.
Let's roll for initiative.
What did what? Sorry?
Illich.
It's
Oh,
going
it got a-
last.
It got an 8. Yeah. Something.
God, that means I go before it again.
Yeah.
One of the
Um,
Lamoxes goes before it, the other goes after it.
Gotcha. It is the Gimli's turn. What would you like to do?
It is finally my turn, and guess what I'm gonna be doing?
Are you
So-
gonna rage?
Of course I'm gonna fucking rage.
Fuck him up.
Surprise, it's a rage. And I'm gonna run up. And I'ma whack him. That is going to be a math. A 23.
Ooh, on the dot. He is still under the effects of shield. So
I still hit him though, right?
you still hit him.
Ready to kill his next turn.
Ooh, I do some good damage. I remember my radiant this time. Okay, so my slashing damage is going to be 23 slashing,
23 slashing. Gotcha.
and then 13 radiant.
Sick.
And then my extra attack. Guess what I got?
A natural 20?
20?
Sweet.
Nat 20 motherfuckers.
Oh yeah. Very quickly, you are using a magical weapon, correct?
Yes, I am.
All right. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, don't worry. So that'd be 4 times 12 plus my wonderful bonus. So that's that's 62, and then Yep, and then I rolled a 4d12. Oh! I rolled 2 12s there. Nice. So that's
Nice.
so that total is going to be 97.
97?
Yeah.
Holy
97.
shit.
Same as last time, actually.
Yep.
Exact same as last time. That's just kind of funny.
That's nice. So you said 97?
Yeah,
You doing
97.
You got your radiant?
No, that was only for the first attack.
Okay.
It's the first attack each turn.
Sweet.
So it's still real nice. Woo, that makes me happy. Anyways, I'm at my turn.
Already? Yeah. In that case, it is Moxus 1's turn. The normal Moxus.
Alright, I'm live steward. So, I guess I'll stab at it again. Does it still have shield?
But it does still have shield, so its AC is currently 23.
Yeah.
It doesn't go into
Around 22.
22. Ooh, yeah, sadly doesn't go in.
Its AC is 18.
That is yes. How much health is it at? Do I know that? Can I tell?
You do not know. It seems to be completely unfazed by the attack so far. It's taking damage for sure. And then, has it been 10 minutes? I would say yes.
Gotta give us
Hey.
inspiration.
Alright, I'll use my bonus action to disengage.
Sweet.
And that will be my turn.
Alrighty. In that case, it is. Sorry, I'm scrolling through. It is Jirax's turn. What would you like to do?
Is there anybody up in its face right now? Yes.
Is there anyone out in space?
No, like
Oh.
up in his face. Is
Up on
like
it,
how
yeah,
close
yeah.
is everybody to it?
I'm like, how big is the cockpit?
The cockpit, it is like huge. This area is big. Like, imagine like the how do I explain this? What are the ships from Star Wars called? The
Star Destroyers?
not the Star Destroyers, but the triangular ones. The big triangular ones.
Oh.
Oh, the Star Destroyer.
Yeah, are those Star
Oh,
Destroyers?
wait, did I just say the same?
Um,
I think I just said that.
Yeah, you did just say that.
I did.
You did.
so
I'm just
stupid.
stupid. You know
Yeah,
how
no,
those cockpits look, where it's these huge, like, triangular, like, rooms. It is just this large room where you, like, on each side, there's a middle catwalk that everyone's kind of on, and to the
Alright,
left
yeah,
behind
I
this
see.
catwalk is a pitch that has all these, like, computer terminals and stuff.
Okay.
I
So
see, yeah.
this thing is probably, like, I would say, like 50 feet, like, long, and then this kind of weird, like, 50-foot wide cone. And then it's a good, like, 30 feet tall. Like, this thing is, like, big. It's a massive room.
Yeah, so I'm like 15 feet away from it.
And everything is, like, super well reinforced, too, while you look at it. So things like fireballs, like in the storage room, will definitely not blow out the side of the ship.
Okay.
I guess it depends on how much damage you do with it, though.
That is true. If you max out a
So
lethal fireball, then the fucking ship's going. But
So you're okay. Okay, that's good to know.
You can infer that.
Mind flare. All right, I'm going to yeah. All right. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go for it. I am going to cast Ray of Sickness at first level. Roll there. Plus 11. That is 24 to hit. Roll to 13 plus 11.
you said 13 plus 11? Yeah, that
Mhm.
hits.
Okay. So it takes 2d8 damage.
Yeah, fuck his shield.
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch. And the Clinky Clank, West Side.
So that is
Deep West Side, where you at?
7 points of poison damage. And it is also poisoned until the end of my next turn.
Cool. Let me check
It doesn't
these really quick.
doesn't say like anything for
It is
damage
immune
poison.
to the poison condition.
Bitch. All right. Well, that's good to know. It's good to know.
Oh, immune to poison. Sorry about that. Let me just.
Oh,
Oh,
I hope
so
I
I
just
just didn't do
managed to do
shit to it.
Yeah, you just didn't do shit. Yeah, you watch as it practically consumes the poison.
Okay. All right. Well, that's
one with the poison.
that's good to know.
One
That's
with
good
the
to know.
poison.
Be one with the death.
Am the poison.
I was born in the dark. I was born in the poison.
born
You merely adopted to it.
I was born in the darkness. You were merely molded by it. I don't know how well that sounded over my.
That sounded great.
Pretty good.
Probably even better over Mike because it was more gravelly.
Yeah. That will be my turn. That's at least good to know. Immune to
Turn.
poison.
Okay. In that case, it is.
Well, hold on.
Moxus.
As a bonus action, could I just shout out
You shouted it for free.
Okay. Well, just cause why not?
Everybody get behind me. This might need a big bang.
I don't know.
I don't.
That's it.
Oh,
You watch as it kind of looks at you and telepathically communicates to the rest of the party. It's like, oh, fellow spellcaster. That's all he says.
Let's go, bitch. I'll take you one-on-one. I don't care. Let's go. Let's do it.
You'll lose. All of you, that is.
Probably will.
I was born in the magic.
You're
I was born in the magic. You were merely molded by it.
Alright, time for me again.
These are looking good.
Alright, flame tongue time.
Oh, snap.
Alright, so I got a 23
23. Yeah, that hits him on the dot currently.
on dot. Or wait, is his shield down yet?
His shield is still up. It goes away at the beginning of his turn.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you hit it.
Alright, so that's 9 regular damage.
Alright. It is magical, so never mind. So you said 9 regular, gotcha.
And 5 fire damage.
5 fire? Am I immune to fire by any chance? No.
Bitch.
Get fucked, asshole.
That's really, that is really
I think
good
I
to
also
know.
get sneak attack with that.
You should in this case, since you're level 20.
32 sneak attack.
32, gotcha.
That will be my action. Or that will be my turn. But guess what? Lamoxis is again!
Oh, God.
This is the 9 life stealer to Lamoxis.
Interesting. Let's see.
So what's your
It's a 28 to hit.
28 to hit,
Process
nothing else.
2 electric boogaloo.
14 regular damage, 14 piercing.
Gotcha.
Sneak attack is 43.
43.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you watch as it's just like taking these hits, but it almost pays no mind.
Seriously, how much health does it have?
Plenty.
It's a mind flayer, bitch.
Somebody had to tell the DM before we started the game in the chat earlier today to buff their monsters.
Yeah.
They were already buffed to shit, don't worry.
I gotta wait until he's until he's at or under 100, and then I can one shot him.
Me too. I can just power word kill his ass. Ooh.
Anyways, now it's the Mind Flayer's turn.
Alrighty.
Except after that, I go again.
So 23 minus 5 is 18. 18 is his armor class, guys.
Yeah.
Correct.
It is going to point. What does it want to point at? It is going to point at you, Adrox. And it's going to say.
It's just gonna say, you a bitch.
Backstab, vicious mockery.
You won't survive this one. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, bring it on.
That's not as deadly as you a bitch.
I need
I think
78.
As powerful as haha small BB. That's the most powerful one of them all.
Is that a Constitution
Yes.
saving throw?
Constitution saving throw.
Well, that's a natural 20, sir. Plus 4.
Oh, hell yeah.
24.
This DC's 20. Something.
Oh my god.
Get it, boy!
I need
I
another D8.
don't
Can't
have
find
a
it. 1
good
second.
Constitution save, so I was like, fuck.
Where'd it go? Where's
Oh my
D8?
god. I'm so
Seems
scared.
like lots of D8, give it more.
I'm confident that like we can kill this guy, but like I'm also confident he can fucking kill us.
Yeah.
I'm so
yeah.
scared.
I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be
Oh.
fine.
Excuse me.
I was like, I heard the DM cough. I'm like, did that mean he did like, fucking
No,
max damage or something?
I was eating. It also does a lot. Let's see.
Oh, so I was right.
Good thing you succeeded.
Oh yeah.
What is 63 halved?
Halved?
63. That's 32. No, 31.
31.
31. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
write
watch
it
as
down,
the spell's called Finger of Death. You watch as he points at you, and
I
just
fucking
like
knew it was Finger of Death.
Just,
yeah,
just like
you
flip
just
him off.
you feel it. No, he points this ominous necrotic, like blue and almost space-ridden hand as it just like this thin line pierces through the heart.
To the heart?
Through his heart, yeah.
This man doing
He's
Jedi
dead.
mind tricks.
The Finger of Death.
Yes, I know
It
you
is.
have.
For now it is, yes. It'll pass its turn. Seneca, did
Sure.
you?
It's got. Oh, it's my turn again.
It's, oh, what?
Yeah,
It's Seneca's.
Yeah.
What?
No, because it's two goes.
Oh, God! Alright.
I got
Seneca.
4 turns,
You have,
loser.
there's so many versions of you. You have 4 turns?
Yeah. Well, for the first round, I have 4 turns.
God damn. I'm not even.
Amongst us two
This is
electric
my 4th
boogaloo.
turn.
Alright. Well, it is your
Flame
turn
tongue time.
again.
We're gonna walk down to
Electric Avenue.
I got a natural 1.
Damn. Yeah, you miss. You watch as you go to swing, and it's almost as if it intervenes.
What is it?
The creature.
Force.
The force, yeah.
Oh no.
Get behind me. Get behind
He's
me.
a Sith.
You're not one with the Force.
Get behind me.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Sweet. Seneca, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
My 4th turn was useless.
So you know what? I might as well go all out. So
He's going Super Saiyan.
I needed to roll low.
Okay.
Give him advantage, but I might as well try it. I'm gonna
What about
cast
cutting
Feeble Mind
words?
on
Cast what, sorry?
it. Feeble Mind.
Feeble Mind? Okay.
That's an 8th
Make
level
it
spell.
Intelligence saving throw.
In save, you
Tell
say?
Yep. Another
Could've
plus
chose
one,
its-
really high bonus.
You know, it's plus 12, yeah. Well, it has advantage, and they both rolled 17, so I'm guessing a, 29 passes?
It succeeds. It takes 46.
36, roll the damage.
I'm gonna grab the dice.
Oh man, if you had hit with that, wow, that would have been a
Oh,
game
yeah.
changer.
He would have not been able to cast spells.
Oh yeah.
True.
Wow.
But you know, you did it on a mind flare.
I mean, what if he had wood?
I mean, yeah,
Legendary
true.
resistance.
if he rolled the 2 at once.
Well, hey, thanks for letting us know he's got legendary
Yeah, that's why I was
resistances.
throwing
Yeah, he
you
has
out.
3 of them, so play
Oh
smart.
yeah.
Alright,
At
cool,
2.
cool.
Oh yeah, it just takes 9, 10, 12 damage, 12 psychic damage.
12 psychic. Is that a mean to psychic? No, it's
And
not.
then I'm gonna make my 2 attacks because of bonus action. I can attack, and then haste, I can attack.
Use me, fool. Do it, I dare
Does
you.
that 20 hit?
The natural 20 does have, yeah. Shield won't
Nice.
save his ass from that.
So that is
Roll
a base of
damage.
30.
Base of 30, gotcha.
Plus 6, 36.
Plus 36? Or wait. Base of 30.
36
with the
damage.
plus 6. 36 damage? Okay.
Hey, I rolled 6. I'll roll to hit again because I have 2 attacks.
Beat his ass.
Yeah, that's not hitting. It's like a 14.
Yeah, no, doesn't it?
And I guess I might as well move back because I was instructed to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'll just move behind him and just be there.
Excellent. Yes.
Excellent
It's all coming together.
Okay.
Alright. That's your turn, Seneca.
Yep.
Alright.
It is now my
Um,
glorious boy.
you- Very quickly.
Huh?
You did leave his range, so I'm gonna do a
did.
reaction. Does he have any sort of melee attacks? Let me see.
Go ahead, slap me, dumb bitch.
He's gonna take off his glove.
Yeah.
Just bitch slap.
What the hell? Sorry, I was reading. Oh, there's more!
Oh no!
My apologies!
It turns out DM has not read stat sheet.
I'm using a different app than the original one I had it on, and I was like, wow, there's a lot less than I remember, but it's the final boss, so oh well. And, oh man. Oh, I'm fucking stupid. Alright. Let's see here. It is going to... it's going to roll to hit you.
Go for it.
You got a natural 1, so you're fine. The move is called Extract Brain.
Oh shit!
Fuck.
What the
Alright.
fuck? Goddamn, DM!
God damn.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Is it now Twink's turn?
Right. He's very quickly. Give me a second here.
Oh.
Legendary action.
Of course, it's legendary action.
Yeah, I am gonna use a legendary action, and I am going to cast magic missile right at I don't hit with this. I'm gonna hit Seneca with a magic missile. It's
Damn.
first level, luckily for you.
Oh.
So that's only
What
what
if it's like
44?
a 9th level?
Nah, I'm not gonna waste my 9th level spot on that. Fuck that. It's my legendary action. I can't even do that. You take
What level is Wish? 9?
Yeah, Bush is
Yeah.
9th.
take 12 damage. That's just
Watch, this man's gonna have Wish. We're gonna kill him. We're gonna be like one turn away from killing him. He's gonna just use Wish. Be like, I'm at full health now.
you lose concentration.
No, I maintain
Oh, you concentrating on. Forget
Sunbeam.
Sunbeam. That's right. I forgot that bitch is just out.
Yeah, I'm still just my hand is glowing for like a 30-foot radius. I'm just glowing as my hand is glowing.
Oh.
So who's next? That's my turn.
Can I go now, Mr. DM? Oh, Mr. DM died.
You
But-
probably could.
My apologies. My Discord died.
Ah.
It was what? Just Seneca's turn. So now it's
Yeah.
so
Le
it is
Gimli.
the Gimli. What would you like to do?
Okay, so for my bonus action right away, I'm gonna do Zelia's Presence. So as a bonus, like Gimli just unleashes this extremely loud battle cry,
Mm-hmm.
and the entire party gains advantage on attack rolls and saving throws until the start of my next turn.
Oh, let's go!
So everyone
Ooh.
gets one free round of, and I think it's even like advantage on everything, not just on one thing.
Okay.
So have
Heck
fun with
yeah.
it. So have fun.
As you do this,
Oh, what?
I'm gonna legendary action. Is that how that
Wait,
works? Can I do that
no,
whenever?
legendaries are action
Has
after
to be
your
at the
turn.
beginning. After your
Has
turn.
to be-
Got it.
Yeah, has to
Finish
be
your
after
turn,
my turn.
Lamo.
Yeah, so I have to
Gotcha,
whack
gotcha.
it. Jeez.
My
And
apologies.
can I include myself?
Yeah, you are a viable target.
Cool, I'm including myself in this advantage then.
Sweet.
Fair enough.
Okay, well, that's close to 30, like, around 30 to hit.
Yeah, it has. Definitely has.
I like how happy you sound. I remember in my radiant. Ooh, that's nice. So for my great axe, I do 18 slashing, and then for my radiant, I do 16.
Damn.
Yep. And then I'm gonna roll to whack him again.
Fuck him up, fuck him up.
And that fell off my table. Okay, well, I rolled a 29.
Yeah, 29 hits.
Yeah. Oh, god damn it, only a 1. So 15 slashing.
You pass slashing.
Yep. And then, because a certain wizard man told me to, I'm gonna like walk back to the group away from the mind flare.
Cool. It's gonna use its legendary action. Let's see. Try to think. It is going to cast another spell.
Oh shit.
It is going to cast invisibility on itself.
Counter spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
It goes through. Invisibility is only a 2nd level spell.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Counter spell. Best fucking spell.
Oh, it's very good. Alright. Lenoxis, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Alright. How hurt does he look?
He's looking surprisingly healthy and confident in his abilities.
So I'm gonna guess that he's not under 100 HP yet.
He is not under 100 HP.
Alright, I'll just use the 9 Knife Stealer again.
Alrighty. Roll the
30.
30 hits.
Don't forget your advantage.
Don't forget advantage.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
roll that 20. But you could also save that for crucial things.
No, the advantage
Okay.
is until my next turn. I don't think you only get one advantage.
Yeah,
you
no,
get
the
advantage to
advantage.
everything.
The advantage did not matter.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a 1. If the second roll was a 1, so.
Yeah.
Do I get advantage on damage as well?
That's not how that works.
That's not how it
How
works.
that works, yeah.
Alright, so that's just 7 damage.
That's just called getting a critical.
And the sneak attack is 36.
Alrighty.
Let's see. That is my turn.
Okay. Let's see. It is now Adrox's turn. What would you like to do?
Where is everybody?
I am back. I think no one's actually near him now. Except for Lemose.
Everyone should be grouped up by now, except for no, Linux is backed up, didn't he?
Did he?
Well, both of the Lamoxes are close.
Oh.
Kind of just been stabbing him multiple times.
Mhm.
you wouldn't hurt your allies, would you?
I have
I don't care if he does.
Too.
You absolutely would hurt your allies.
I'd be relatively fine, depending on what spell he uses.
Don't you dare underestimate my power.
And I'll raise my stubby
Okay,
fucking
makes-
turtle
Makes
hands
him-
to the sky, and I will say,
Chibaku Tensei.
and I will cast Meteor Swarm at 9th level,
Oh,
and he needs to make a Dexterity save.
I didn't see that coming.
I didn't either.
And I don't
did
have a
not-
reaction to counterspell.
I did
Oh.
not expect.
Wait, does that hit me as well? Do I have to make a dex save?
That hits
No.
the whole ship. If it's Meteor Swarm, shouldn't it hit the whole thing?
Wait.
Fine.
It says a 40-foot radius sphere centered on each. Blazing orbs of fire plummet to the ground at 4 different points.
Dex save.
You can see within range. So I basically would just have one centered on him, and then,
Before I
kind of
The
all
other 3.
grouped within that area. I mean, it's gonna fucking hurt.
Interesting. I'm gonna use my legendary resistance to automatically pass the save.
Okay.
Roll like shit.
Down 1.
All right.
He
so
does at
you-
least take half damage.
Right,
Correct.
but it's 20d6 fire damage and 20d6 bludgeoning damage.
Do I have to roll?
40d6.
You might need to use the bot for that.
The bot doesn't have enough spaces. You'll have to use 10d6. 40 damage.
No, seriously, do I have to
40.
roll?
You do have to roll because you're right next to the Mind Flayer. Or
That's fair
the
enough.
Mind Flayer Lich. I'm not trying to say its fucking name.
We all have it. Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
you-
fucking
you-
hurt.
how do
wrote
you
it.
pronounce that? Elithalich? I don't know.
Wait, I'm.
Elithalich.
Mhm.
What's the DC?
19.
Oh.
So
Wait,
But
do
I
we have
can-
advantage on saves?
you won't need to. You automatically save.
Oh
Because
wait,
I-
that's good. Because of my evasion feature, I take no damage.
Evocation. Hey!
And I can sculpt my spells and nobody gets fucking hurt. So for the fire damage, you take. Hold on.
Everything is halved.
77 fire damage.
Is that halved?
No, so half of 77.
Half of 77 would be.
It's like 40,
47.
43?
It's 47.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, it's
47.
43. I think it's 43. Wait, no, because 43 plus 43 is. Well, that's 86.
Wait.
So it'd be.
38.
It'd be 38. Yeah, it'd be 38.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, 38. And then for the bludgeoning damage.
Is it bludgeoning
We
instead of
get-
magical height? It's soon.
It is, yeah.
It's all
Yeah,
magical
it would be
if it's
magical.
if it's from a freaking spell.
How much damage is the bludgeoning?
73.
73, so then that's
So it's 36.
36. Cool.
And yeah, that is my Meteor Swarm 9th level.
It's going to. I'm going to use a legendary action, and he is going to cast Thunderwave on himself to push back the 2 duplicates. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. I thought it was Dex for that.
Thunderwave?
No,
I'm
it's
pretty sure it's common.
Wait, I thought it was Dex.
No,
Is it
Thunder.
Dex?
Thunder.
Thunderwave's
There's
I
two.
never-
There's 2 different ones. There's 2 different ones.
Oh, that would make sense.
There's Thunder
Oh.
Step and then there's Thunder Wave.
And also
Yeah,
Thunder
Thunderstep
Clap.
is-
Thunder Step is the death.
Is the
Alright, so the
Are
first
you
one.
gonna counterspell it?
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, Clap and Wave are both con.
I believe so. Counterspelled.
I did not throw out a counter
Oh,
spell.
never
No.
mind.
No, never mind.
oh, so I got an 18 and a 21.
The 18 does not pass, but the 21 does. Let me do.
Alright, second
So,
Mox's
for the one that-
first
Okay, for the one that failed, you'll take 7 damage and get knocked back 10 feet. For the one that passed, you only take 4.
Alright.
Cast it at 3rd level.
Alright, that's his last legendary action.
No, we cast it at 2nd level. So he's used 2 of his legendary resistances. No, he's used 2 legendary actions, 1 legendary resistance.
I'd use all 3 legendary actions.
Oh.
Because I did a second spell earlier, and then I just did Thunderwave.
Okay.
So that takes up the 3 slots.
Nice, nice.
Wait, did we do Lamoxis 2's turn?
Well, very quickly, as this, like, giant meteor hits the ship, because it was pressurized, once it makes contact and basically rips a hole straight through, everyone is sucked out towards the planet in this sort of like free fall state.
That makes sense.
Who's right next to me?
Everyone that was behind you. So everyone who's not with you right now is the 2 Lamoxises. The Lamoxi.
So are we still in combat, or is this kind of like a thing? Like
we're still in combat, yes.
This? Okay.
But everyone is completely sucked out. Like no deck save, everything is sleek floor. Like there's nothing to grab onto. Like you're completely sucked out.
Okay. I can keep everybody safe. I think.
Can you?
But did we do Lamoxis 2's turn?
I can keep a couple.
No, it is his turn now. After everyone's sucked out, you would still be next to the lich.
All right, sick. Let's see. Is he kind of just in a free fall state as well?
Yeah, everyone is just kind of tumbling and like thrown towards the planet. But you kind of notice that he's slowly like adjusting himself.
Okay, yeah, no, screw that. I'm gonna. Alright, I'm gonna drop kick him so that he starts spinning around more.
Okay, is it a save? What are we doing?
I'm not sure. I was kind of just gonna like drop kick his face so that he started spinning around even more.
Okay, roll the hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
What is that?
Natural 20, baby.
Oh shit. Alright.
That's 4 whole damage.
Damage. Well, yeah.
I think I also get sneak attack with that. No,
Yeah,
that's
technically,
that's a ranged
because-
weapon.
Yeah, it has to be, so no. So I just take 3.
Ranger finesse.
Unless
I'm
my
gonna roll a
feet are
strength
bad.
save, I suppose. I don't think your feet are. Alright, for a strength save, he rolled above an 18. Let me see. Unless he has a minus. He has no plus. Yeah, so just a raw 18. I would say he doesn't start flipping around. He's able to kind of
That's a crit, bro. He
crit
crit.
himself. It is a crit, but I
I
mean,
would have expected a 20. Should have
well, I guess you're right. Yeah, he did crit me. I'm gonna say the DC is his crit.
So that's
Yeah,
29
he
then.
starts like slowly flipping around. And just with a little bit more momentum, but he's slowly trying to stabilize himself.
That's what he gets.
Yeah. All right. Was that the end of his turn? Is that everything he can do?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Sweet. Let's see here. You watch as he begins to slowly kind of stabilize himself. What do I want him to do?
Dang, I was hoping that'd like ruin his turn since he'd just be spinning.
No, he's better than that.
He's a mage. He could probably just cast levitate if he needed to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's technically already levitating.
True.
That is true, but it would stop his momentum.
Magic motherfuckers.
Yeah, magic motherfuckers. He is gonna use his Mind Blast ability, which everyone is in range for. It is a 60-foot cone, so I need everyone to make me a intelligence saving throw, please.
Shit, I'm stupid as fuck.
I'm smart as hell.
Stupid.
What are we making?
DC
Never mind.
18.
What are we making?
A DC 18 intelligence saving throw.
Rolled a 2, so a 5.
Don't ask why, but I have
Okay.
proficiency.
He dumbass.
I got a 21.
21. Okay, that passes.
I got a 20. Wait, oh wait, hold on. I gotta add. I got a 30.
You got a 30. Okay. Who all got below 18?
Me.
Me.
All right. You take 55 damage. Wait, let me double check.
Ow.
No, sorry. 27 damage. Red or other button. You take 27 damage, and you're stunned for 1 minute. You get to repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, ending the effect on a success. So you're both stunned for a
Motherfucker.
minute,
This
flying through space.
motherfucker stunned me?
Yeah, you're stunned. Unless you're immune to the stun effect. But now you're like slowly hurtling to space without able to fix yourself.
You'll be okay.
You're stunned.
I got you. You'll be okay.
Oh, ready? Well, Seneca, it is now your turn, so you do get to roll the
Oh,
con
wait.
save at the end of your turn. Oh,
I just realized I forgot I had something. Question. Will
Yeah.
I be able to actually get advantage on I gotta actually read something. Sorry.
take your time, take your time.
Check spells and traps. You can see.
Okay, where? Okay, but I forgot I had fanatical service, so if I fail a saving throw while I'm raging, I can re-roll it.
Okay, re-roll. DC's 18.
I got 18.
What's your intelligence mod?
My intelligence one's a +3, and I rolled a 15.
There you go. All right, so you
Sorry.
are stunned, and Seneca gets out of it at the end of his turn. So in that case, it would go straight to.
I lost concentration.
Really?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna like kind of like zoom towards him. Just
Okay.
go, and then whack
He's
him.
moving though.
Yeah. I just realized actually everyone had advantage on their save and throw. I think. 'Cause of my cry.
It wasn't until the beginning of.
Because it's now when everyone loses their advantage shit.
Mhm.
Oh man.
What
But I
pass
think
either way.
But I think everyone made it anyways in the end. So
No.
I mean,
think
in
we're
the
good.
end, but technically, the second die
True.
I rolled helped me succeed.
true. So depends if
maybe
DM wants to
advantage
recon
maybe
that.
If you have advantage, then yeah, we can go back to Seneca's turn.
Yeah, I have no problem with that.
So if so yeah, I'll give you the turn. Go ahead.
Oh, dope! I'm gonna cast
Oh,
Fairy Fire on him. But
Fairy Fire?
Only target pin.
Alrighty. What, deck save?
Yeah, make me a deck save. Yep.
Alright.
DC
Disadvantage because I'm
19,
tumbling through
disadvantage.
space. I can only course correct so much. I'm going to use Legendary Resistance to pass.
Wow, you are the big homo game.
I am the big homo
Still
here.
have legendary resistance?
Second attack, but I still have my 2 actions.
Just coming in, working it out.
Can I use for hate? Dash, disengage, hide. I guess I just won't use my second action because I do not want to get within melee range of this bastard again.
Hey, it might steal your fucking brain, dude.
Yeah,
Yikes.
no, I'll
It
just
can.
right
Don't get
here, right
Don't
where
get your brain
I- But
stolen.
I'm gonna give.
Give me your brain.
I'll give like Emily
Sweet. Alrighty. Is at the end of your turn. Alrighty. He will legendary action. Let's see here. Does this have enough range? Oh, it does. Does it? No, it does not. Let me. He is going to cast. He's gonna cast Melt's Acid Arrow at. What is it? A dex save? Let me see. Towards the group. Let me.
No, for mouse acid arrow. I think it's a
Yeah.
save.
Sorry.
I don't like a
Pretty
deck
sure
save.
You're good. I got it. I got it right
I appreciate it.
here. No problem.
Oh no, it's a ranged spell attack.
Range spell,
And
90
then-
feet.
Ooh, man.
So he's gonna range spell attack the Gimli here. So let me roll to hit you.
I like how she's complaining, but she's like also right up in the
I know. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm actually not because it wasn't my turn. Because we went.
Yeah, it wasn't
We went back to
his corner.
center. So I'm actually back with the group.
Does a 29 hit?
Gee, I wonder if it hits.
Oh, you got a fucking AC of what, 24?
I don't think it would.
Yeah, you can add the D12 to AC. I do wanna.
Wait, did you give me an inspiration die? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
using that
second
then.
Alright,
Fuck. Actually, wait. Actually, no, I'm not using it. I have a better
not
use for
using
it.
it. Alrighty.
No, I have a better use for it.
Oh wow. You will be taking 15 acid damage.
Too bad.
Too bad. You're just not taking it.
Give the 15. It's only 15.
It's 15. Well, this 2d4 at the end of your next turn. Speaking of
Oh,
turn,
cool.
it is now yours.
Okay, now it is. Now I'm gonna fly
It's
up
clobbering
to.
time.
It's clobbering time, and I'ma swing it with
Hammer
my
time.
axe. And I got a 27.
27.
Yep.
Even though it's still gonna hit, he's gonna cast Shield. It is his last first level spell slot. But he's gonna just bring his AC up.
Being a little
It
bitch.
still hits. Yeah, he's just being a little bitch.
He's the little bitch boy. Okay,
You're not
so
to lose to mortals.
I'm gonna be
Cool.
doing 24 slashing damage and 13 radiant damage. I'm actually remembering my radiant damage on time this time.
Heyo.
And then,
Very proud.
thank you. And then, of course, I'm gonna try and whack it again.
Beat it does.
And that's
is
going to be
currently
a first miss, a 22.
Oh yeah, 22 misses.
My first miss with my axe.
The shield, it came in handy.
I just flip him off.
He hisses at you,
I
and
hiss
you're
back.
melee range, correct?
Yes.
Alrighty. He will legendary action. He's going to. Let's see.
Commit suicide?
Don't stop. Take himself clean out.
What? Sorry. He's take himself out. So what you said?
Yeah.
He will. He's gonna use extract brain on you.
Man, that's
So
tough.
I have to roll a hit.
Man,
Does
that's
does a 24 hit you?
You know my AC is 20.
Oh,
Wait,
the
inspiration
fucking
die. Oh, that is another 10.
Just
I'm at 30
misses.
AC.
Yeah.
I'm at 80
You
AC, motherfucker.
Feel these like his mouth tendrils slowly creep and crawl into your brain, and that just last bit of inspiration just turns your skull into raw concrete, and then it just deter the tentacles.
I have a very thick skull.
Alrighty, that's its legendary action. It is now.
Question. I'm just asking for this boost of AC. Is it like for like this one-time thing, or do I have it for a certain amount of time? Okay, just making sure.
The Moxie seems legit. What would you like to do?
Alright, is he finally under 100?
Let me see. No.
Bitch.
Bitch.
Well, he is a
Is he
bitch
close?
glitch.
Bitch glitch. You can't kill me.
Is he
Um,
close?
Is he what? It depends on how you define close. He's
Like within like 20 inch feet?
he's not looking. He's looking confident, but most definitely not well. He's taking a lot of physical damage. and
Okay, so you
is-
probably need another round before you can do the kill. Minimum. Minimum
gotta crit
another
him.
round.
Oh,
Yeah, you gotta get the barbarian to crit him.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
got
if
a
you can
20.
crit him and somehow get him below 100, then yeah, it would work.
I got a 24.
24. A 24 does currently hit him. Yes.
10 damage.
10 damage. Gotcha.
Sneak attack is. Well, it's only 28 this time.
So, still numbers.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage.
Smart man.
And yeah.
Alrighty. In this case, he will use his last legendary action to attempt to grapple. Who does he want to grapple? He's gonna grapple. Never mind. He's not gonna use his legendary action.
No, he should definitely use it.
Nope. He's gonna save it.
100% he should.
No.
No.
Maybe don't encourage the DM.
But if he uses it, then he's out of legendary actions.
Exactly what I'm saving them. Adrox.
Mess him up. Get him under 100 HP so I can murder him.
It's time to fuck him up.
Yeah.
Where is everybody currently? Somebody wasn't there still somebody behind me or not?
There.
Everybody's
I have.
kind of in front of
I'm
me.
still behind you.
Okay, Seneca's still behind me.
Lamoxis 2 is near him. Lamoxis 1, he kind of just disengaged.
Okay. Alright. No, it's just a matter of... Okay, oh yeah, that'll do it, I think. Yeah, alright. Hold on, wait. Ooh, bro, I don't know. Oh. Do I just try and hit him, or do I try and have him make a save?
Up to you.
How far away is this son of a bitch?
Let's see. You would have backed up just so you're safe from the meteor swarm. And how big is meteor swarm? That one meteor that hit?
Well, it
That
said
giant
it was
swarm
40.
of
It was,
one meteor?
it was 40 feet.
40 feet. So
It extends
you
a
would-
mile.
Oh my god. I would say you're probably about like a good 50 feet away from him, since you've got a good distance to not be hit by the meteor. So you're both hurtling through space.
I will use my full movement forward towards them, 30 feet. I will bonus action, because I keep forgetting that I have these, take a potion, a healing supreme, 10d4. So I'm gonna heal up. It's 20, so that's 46. Okay, and then for my action, I'm going to point my finger at him. I know, isn't it scary when I do that?
I know it's terrifying. Don't ever question my power again.
And I will cast Disintegrate
Okay.
at 8th
Oh, it's the
level.
big damage numbers.
What kind of save is that? Constitution?
That's a dex save of 19.
Dexterity saving throw, you say?
Yes.
Interesting.
To
19?
that.
19 on the dot.
Unfair save.
Oh, I also have advantage. Let's see if I can higher.
Alright. That's it. My turn.
Is there no damage that comes through?
There is no damage that goes through.
What the heck?
It's just got everything to roll. It's got everything.
tough.
I know it's tough.
Lamoxis 2, it is your turn.
Well, alright then.
Mr. Dupe!
We do.
Say 22 to hit.
22 to hit. His AC is currently 23.
Okay, what if I say it's 23?
I don't believe you.
I take that back.
Psych. +1. It does not hit.
Okay, good. What if it did?
Then he'd take damage, but it didn't take damage.
Dang it. That's fair. Yeah, that's my turn.
It is your turn. Let's see here. Do I want?
Don't.
Do you want
I was thinking. Like Lynch. My
if
clear
you want my body, then you can confirm. Come on, my
What did you
let
say
me know.
when you cast that spell again? When you cast Disintegrate? What came out of your mouth?
I said, don't ever question my power.
Ditto. He's gonna have to. He's casting
There's a ditto
Disintegrate on you.
What is the DC?
I need you to make. The DC's 20.
Damn.
Alright, guys, like, if I don't make this, that's fucking it. We're out.
Well, we
Okay.
shall see.
10d6 plus 40.
I'm so nervous right now. Oh, I'm so nervous.
I believe it.
God damn. Believe in the power of the dice.
Exactly.
I need to make a deck save.
A deck save.
In the power of the dice.
I'm not looking. 18 plus 2 is 20. Oh my god! I rolled it and looked away. I didn't pay attention.
Motherfucker, you
That's great.
It
It seems that we're evenly matched, you and
Oh, I wish I could just hop in my turtle shell as like a reaction. Just for being nervous.
I
Oh
love
my
a
God.
good fight.
Can I just yell at him? Aren't we giving you one already?
Shield
Exactly. You're the
Oh, I
first in
love
the cosmos to give me any sort of trouble, and I'm enjoying it.
The cosmos.
So he's a
Yeah, dude.
masochist.
Just a little. Don't tell anyone I said that,
It's an
though.
anime antagonist.
Alright,
He's a masochist.
that is his turn. Seneca, what would you like to do?
I will be right back.
I have been hidden here.
Bro, he's so fucking nimble. How did he make the deck save?
Oh, he no longer has. It's because I have advantage on on all spell-related DC saves. I no longer have shield, yeah. So his AC is back to 18.
Oh man, that was gonna get fucking got by my own words. Oh, that would have been embarrassing.
That would have been funny. Ooh. I know, evil DM, but
Bro, with me, I want to take this guy head on, like one-on-one, but like he could just fucking kill me easily. But I could kill him easily.
They killed him.
but he could die any minute now.
So like the big spells I got now all require saves. So it's like, fuck.
Yeah,
He needs
and then
to
he also
rescue
has
me.
like one legendary resistance left.
I mean, I got
He's a
one-
bitch.
I got a couple.
Damn
I got a
it,
couple.
no, I can't use
spells.
the spell. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
The spell is
that's
gonna be like guaranteed dub, probably. Or at least for the sleep. But no.
Just bait him out. Bait him out.
I can't.
He doesn't know what you're capable of.
he's undead. This doesn't work on him.
You're right.
Spell deadass just does not work on him. So, you're probably good at wisdom saving throw. But what if you fail? You don't have hypnotic pattern.
What if he
Intelligence is his big one, so
Mm-hmm.
And he
luckily-
has advantage on all spell saves. He just said that too.
Yes, sir.
So
With a +9 to wisdom.
Spell.
Jesus Christ.
A 19 with the advantage.
See, this time.
This time.
This
Save and
time.
fail. Or
No, he's gonna. I'm taking him out, bro. This is becoming personal. Like level of
How far away is he?
wizardry.
How far away is he? Let me think. From you, I would say maybe like a good. Well, you were with the party, right, when the meteor swarm happened?
Correct.
So you're still a good like 50 feet. No one has like advanced on each other.
I got closer to him.
I got 60 feet,
That's
so I'm gonna move my 60 feet because I'm still under the effect of a haste potion, and I'll make my 2 attacks because I just cast a hard spell, my 2 attack.
Nice.
You know the thing.
do know
Okay,
the shtick.
attack number 1. Fucking misses. Attack number 2. 24.
24 hits.
Ah, so that is 24 damage.
Okay, 24
magical
damage.
sword.
Yep.
And yeah, that's my turn. I'm just gonna end my turn and run again.
Sounds good. Legendary action. Extract brain.
Go for it.
Go brain.
It's gonna open him up like a fucking can of SpaghettiOs.
Oh yeah, natural 20! Oh man.
come up
Well-
like a Kinder Egg.
Hold on, wait, DM,
If I
make sure you
max
make
out
this bloody
damage-
and gory right now.
It's about to be, because max out it does 100, and then I have to roll 10 more d10.
Who's this on?
Me?
This is not
I pray for you, Seneca.
Are you okay?
Fine.
Don't choke.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. 100? 100 and then
Jake,
10
you're-
d10 on top of that?
I'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Oh my
You're
god.
not fine.
Will this roll the
Not a
10
I
d10?
will
It
live.
will. Ooh, only 35. I rolled it out in the open.
Oh yeah, I live. I'm fine.
I'm back.
So you take 145 damage.
What?
Yep.
Ooh.
I'm still alive. That's all that matters, baby.
Still alive.
That's-
By how much is the question?
God.
If you had
I'm
died,
alive.
if you literally went unconscious, I would have eaten your brain.
Yeah.
You
I
watch
didn't.
as like it begins to peel away at his scalp, and
Oh.
fucking Seneca is just barely able to fend him off. He begins to just flail and attack his tendrils, causing them to kind of whip back into his face. These long, just undead, undulating tentacles. That is his legendary action. It is now the Gimli's turn. What would you like to do?
Get him, Gimli.
The Gimli.
Oh shit, sorry.
There we go.
You're fine.
Anyways, guess what I'm gonna do?
Got
I'm
a
a
rage.
whack. I'm already raging, asshole.
Whack. Whack his
Um,
ass.
Well, that's me a wonderful 22.
Hey, 22 hits.
By the way, did he go under 100 HP yet?
Not quite. He's
He's
almost there. He's almost there.
So,
Yeah, I can tell.
so he's going to be taking 21 slashing damage, and then
Okay.
14 radiant damage, and then
Nice,
obviously the time for the second hit.
Jesus.
Welcome to see this.
I got a 19. So thank
19.
fuck.
Okay, that hits.
And then that does 19 slashing damage. And as I swing at him, I tell him, "Shut up, you masochist." I just
That
like, "Yo."
won't be happening.
Yes. And
Yes.
I'm going
No.
to
And all right.
yeah, I'm gonna
are...
end.
Alright. Lamoxis, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
So, wait, did Legimli even hit him?
Yeah, I did twice.
Yeah,
Oh,
twice.
for how much? I didn't hear.
bunch.
Essentially 30 damage, like a little over 30. Wait, closer to 40.
Yeah, closer to 40. It was, I don't remember the number. I'm doing it on my calculator, so it's already all added
Yeah.
up.
It was 21, 14, 19.
Alright, so I've got an important question.
Yeah.
Is he under 100 HP yet?
No, but he is close.
Damn.
You can see enjoyment in his eyes, yet there's worry. He's finally found a worthy fight.
Worthy fight. That's just okay. He truly is man.
What would you like to do?
Alright, 25.
25? 25 does it.
25 hit, 9 life stealing. Damage is 10. And then sneak attack damage is 26.
26.
My sneak attack is
Does it have to be? Does it have to be a crit to kill if he's under 100? I can't remember.
Yeah, it has to.
Okay,
Wait, he's under 100 now?
he is.
Aha, then okay. I can kill him next turn. Wait,
That
can I
correct?
use a bonus action to like give my 9 life stealer to Lamoxis too?
He would have to catch it if he wants to toss it through space. Y'all are flipping towards the planet. If you toss it, it's gonna go completely different direction at that point.
What if I use my bonus action? Just to reach it over?
Good bonus action just engage.
Yeah, what if I use bonus action just engage to head over to him and then give it to him?
Okay, yeah, you can do it.
Alright, bet. Now Lamoxis 2 has the 9 life stealer.
Nice. But you're
That'll
both
be
still
my
in
turn.
melee range, aren't you? You go over the
Kinda.
kinda.
I mean, either way, I can kill him next turn.
Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
He kind of realizes what you're doing, and he's going to use his last legendary action to paralyze and touch your duplicate. So let me roll the hit. A natural 1. You watch as he tries to swipe, and your duplicate just kind of away with his little bits of with a space suit. That's his last legendary action.
He's gonna
Okay.
die.
Age Rocks, it is your turn.
Alright. Well done. Okay. Yeah, alright. Okay, yeah, I'll do it. I will. Yeah, alright, fine. Do I want to go for this one or that one? This one. 26. That's alright, yeah, that's more. Okay. I will say
This has been quite fun, but everything must end.
and I slowly point my finger at him. and I cast Disintegrate at 7th level.
At 7th level.
Let's see. I mean, we're just gonna do this round or next round.
Oh, yeah.
He is going to... Indeed. 9th level counterspell.
Oh, shit!
High reaction counterspell.
If you can get it up to 9th level.
Oh, man, I already used my 9th. That's right.
Because he doesn't know what level you're casting it at, so he's just gonna do the top one. I apologize.
Oh, you're good, you're good. You still don't have to worry about that, though.
Yep, he's out of 9th level counterspells. Is that everything you can do?
Oh?
Yeah, I can't use anything from my staff. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Be right back, guys.
Or wait, hold on, wait. Actually, I think
no.
there is.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Nope, sorry, that's an action. No,
Totally
that is
cool.
the end of my turn.
The Moxus 2. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Yeah. So, I'm gonna take the 9 lifesteal, which I just recently got, and swing.
Oh. Roll to hit.
Originally, it would not have been a natural 20, but I will use my stroke of luck.
Oh.
And make the roll a 20.
Good shit.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Alright.
I was gonna power word kill his ass on my turn.
I was saving legendary resistance for that.
It's not a save, it just kills.
Oh.
Alright.
Good to know.
And yet, I still have stroke of luck, because it was Lamoxis 2 who used that.
Yeah, you're
Which
right.
means I still have the regular Lamoxis.
How would you like to do it?
Yeah.
What gory
Holy
fashion
shit.
do you think you should die?
9 lives to it. I'm gonna just stab it straight through his middle, as it just steals his soul.
Nice. You watch as this, crippling black rapier slowly, almost as if time itself is slowing down, pierces through the lich. It slowly begins to suck him in from the inside out. You watch as his tentacles cripple up and dry, and just, at the snap of his fingers, gone. Turned into a bead the size of a tip of a pin. Completely destroyed. Raised hands.
Alright. I'm gonna give myself a high five and reform back together.
Sweet. That is the end of combat. I assume we stop tumbling towards the Titan. We slowly make our way back to the ship and head home. Grab everything. With the information you have gathered, it's just enough to satisfy, your higher-ups. And I would like to thank you personally for coming to and playing in Guarded by the Unknown. That is the end of the one-shot.
Yeah.
dude.
Beautifully done, boys. Beautifully done.
Oh my god.
That was
fucking
fun.
scary.
I still wanted to find out what that big giant thing was that destroyed the ship.
Oh, it was him.
It was Tim?
It was him, man. He just...
He's probably
His
just
name's
throwing
Tim.
shit at it.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course
his
it was.
name is
Yeah.
Tim.
He had
Tim
a bunch
the
of
Lich.
Tim the Lynch.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
Keaton.
Are you guys still going?
We
We
just
just
finished.
finished.
Oh,
Just finished.
Nice.
I got
Alright.
2 natural 20s.
Alright,
I got
everybody,
using
say bye
9
to
life
Craig.
stealer.
Bye,
Bye, Craig.
Bye, Craig.
Strategy.
Oh, bye,
I was
Greg.
gonna